You are listening to a Dynamic Works Productions podcast. This show is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio Network, and many, many more podcast services around the world. You can find all our content, music, videos, books, podcasts, and more on our website, www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Have questions, comments, or concerns for us? Head on over to the social tab on www.dynamicworksproductions.com if you'd like to talk to us. Now, on with the show. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, as always, Tim K. Trotter. Thanks for joining me for another episode, special hot garbage edition of the Fork in Your Ear podcast. This is the second Dungeons & Dragons Pathfinder that yours truly dungeon mastered. We're at a different location, little echoier, but no background noise, no children, no dogs, and no fans, because it is now colder as of this recording. You can hear myself dungeon mastering there, along with Lan playing his dude, and Robbie and Michael. We were missing Brock and Aaron, who unfortunately couldn't make it, so we had to do things with them in this campaign. This is not your usual Fork in the Ear podcast, so if you don't give a shit about Dungeons & Dragons, or want to hear inexperienced people, literally, this is my second game. I've never even played, but I've dungeon mastered twice. What? This is that show. And for those of you who are in this group, literally, and who were unable to attend, here's the audio version of what y'all guys missed. As always, check out my website, www.dynamicworksproductions.com. I also do a weekly podcast called Rising Tide, a Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. All your cinematic universe news, TV shows, comic books, more, all that jazz. And then, of course, the Fork in Your Ear, which is still working on getting its legs. So here's another hot and especially special. Enjoy, guys. Alrighty, so this is the second part of the sinking of the Great City campaign serial. And where we last left off, our heroes, Merrimack, Jerry O'Connell, and Wardred Sin, along with AFK Bjorn Lightfoot and Dremlock and Hound Falstad, were fleeing the on-fire tavern due to, I think, somebody's poor rolls that caught everything on fire, and everybody ran into the streets. But upon going into the streets, just recapping, there was huge panic coming from the north, heading south. Our heroes are currently on the other side of this building. Is that where we all... Yeah. Merchant Haven. Street. Okay, good. So you guys we were all over here after you met up. There had been some possessed or animated floating lanterns that had attacked some of you. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I think Bjorn fought one and they got singed a little. And you guys are still figuring out what's all occurring in the commotion of this. And then to officially start it off, Merrimack and Jerry O'Connell and Wardred Sin were all close together, but you have mysteriously lost sight of Bjorn Lightfoot and Dremlock and Hound Falstad in the kerfuffle and commotion.
Oh, this is not good.
The city has erupted into total chaos. Overwhelmed by panic, mobs of fearful citizens run screaming through the streets, and it is all one can do to avoid being trampled. Small swaths of pale vapor fly about the vicinity, seemingly guided by some unknown force. One of the whiffs envelops a gas lantern. Oh no, we already did that. One of the whiffs passes by a gas lantern. And after you guys had already fought the lantern, as we did last game, it breaks and leaves behind a cracked base, which hisses loudly.
And so that's okay. Well, I want to go inspect the boss, the base.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do what? I inspect the base.
Okay,
the
cool.
Base.
So.
Perception for that or anything?
Probably not.
Yeah, go ahead, do a perception check.
8.
Do you have a modifier?
Oh,
The perception.
8 plus 3, so
11.
11. Yeah. Math.
Okay. So, is that out of a 20?
Yeah, 20.
Okay. Well then, upon inspecting the gas lantern, it violently explodes in gouts of flame, and some of it damages you there. Let's see. What's your health at presently?
My health is at 15, and I have an armor class of 15. Oh no, excuse me, I'm at 12. Excuse me.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, the flames damage you for 1 upon inspecting.
Alright.
As the flames scorch your arm, they seem to be heading off in a southerly direction, which is
Like chasing after the people.
which is away from the way that I don't know. Yes, it's going the same direction as the crowd of people that are
Going
rushing.
with the crowd.
Yes, going with the crowd.
Can we see anything like from the direction the crowd is coming from? I mean, like, do we see anything that could be causing the commotion or whatever?
I would say.
Or like more? Is there a bunch?
I would say probably each of you should probably roll for some sort of
a perception check.
Yeah,
or
I guess
whatever.
perception check to see the surrounding areas.
Like,
Because what we got going on is something so devastating is happening to this city that there's so many people around you. You've lost 2 of your friggin' guys.
All right. I'm a 19 here.
12 for me.
Okay.
Sorry, 13.
No, more than that, probably like 18.
Cool. So through your group's deductive reasoning, you guys spy a smoky spire coming from the northeastern area of this great city.
So like that way.
Yeah, like over here.
Oh, so back
Like,
away from the crowd, kind of back away from the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like way off in the distance.
I feel like we should be traveling that way.
Well,
See what's going on.
I still want to carefully, without sticking my head over the top of it again, because I've learned my lesson. Don't ever get to burn again. I want to still just kind of take another peek, not get real close to it, but just kind of inspect from a distance the base of that lamp and see if there's anything about it that looks there's anything unusual, or see if I can I see any glowing.
That'd be good for you, like knowledge.
What do I have? I have knowledge. Yeah, I do. I have knowledge arcana, so I have a +5 in knowledge
What kind
arcana.
of magic it is.
Yeah. See if I can kind of detect what kind of a magic it is, or kind of tell anything about it. Yeah. Well, 12.
It's magic.
Yeah,
Oh.
I would say you just discovered that it's magic.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
What do we want to do? Slowly make our way towards that ceasefire.
Can I do knowledge arcana to see if there's anything more about it?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's more magic.
Let's see here. I'm just finding a thing on what the data is on that. Sorry.
Bro.
But they're right there. You're eating them all, aren't you? Fatty.
Fatty. This is comfy, Mike. I like this place.
It's too legit.
You playing your guitar or is it just out the way?
Alright, cleaning some dust in the room.
That's all I can do.
Can you do it still?
No, not really.
Wait, what?
I used to play guitar, but I
Oh,
Come on, man, try it.
can't.
Nope.
Too terrible. I was that kid that would practice for 15 minutes before I had to go do my lessons. That was it.
I didn't even practice with you.
I'm sure my teacher knew, oh my god, just whatever, this is easy money.
Yeah, they're like,
Hey Rob, you're doing great, just fucking keep practicing.
yeah, so you need to practice. That's the first thing.
I'm gonna do it, and then same thing.
Then you need practice? Yeah, I do practice.
So your what was it? Arcana?
Knowledge Arcana.
So your knowledge arcana seems to indicate to you that there is something to do with the magic about it that seems like it's related to rocks or stones of some kind.
Alright, that's something.
Yeah. It's more than we knew.
Hey guys, this is related to rocks or stones or something.
Well, thanks.
Jerry, you are so wise.
Did absolutely nothing.
Fantastic.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Well, I mean,
Just gradually make our way.
is the crowd thinning, or is it still we still see is it still too much to get through, or should we start
Thinning
walking?
my hair.
The crowd is thinning.
Well, I mean, there's the fire, but I kind of think we should kind of walk against the crowd and kind of see where this was going from.
The place would have burned down too anyway, so you can't get too mad about me accidentally setting it on fire.
You set that shit on fire on purpose.
On acts purposely.
He's just fucking destructive Jerry O'Connell over here.
So
Stale acting
soon.
career.
I mean, I don't know. You guys agree with that?
I heading towards the.
Just kind of walk against the crowd and kind of see if we can see where what they were coming from.
Agreed.
All right, follow me. Let's see if we can find where these people are up to.
Okay.
Dropping and hand some chips.
No.
All right. So which direction are you guys heading?
We're heading if the crowd was coming south, we're kind of
North.
going north. Yeah.
Okay.
Northeast-ish.
Let's see here. Let's see. So you guys are sort of walking this direction here. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So,
World map.
yeah, basically. So, upon turning the corner down the street, you guys hear a lot of clanking that sounds like some sort of metal sort of scraping together with itself.
Just in the direction that we're walking.
Mm-hmm.
No grinds my gears.
I just want to kind of ready. Oh wait, can we heal? I want to heal before we get all that.
Yeah, but I'm hurting for a squirt right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. So I'm gonna cast. It's only on one person, right? Cure light wounds. Can I channel? I think I can channel energy. Can you hand me the character book, Mike? I think I can. I'm pretty sure I can channel energy.
With a core rulebook monster.
Yeah, the core rule book.
Mike, have you gone to San Francisco yet?
We're going next week. I leave on Saturday.
Excited? A little nervous?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
How many people are you speaking in front of?
400.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, that's not.
Isn't it crazy how fast you like things just accelerate? Like as far as like you go from just being like like an employee doing a thing, and then all of a sudden you're like kind of like vaulted up to some like thing like and you're telling people how to do things, or how.
That's part of my presentation is that I came to the same fucking presentation 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Nah, I'm kidding.
This is where I am.
Yeah, see how you're touching on things. It's wonderful.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's all lies.
You got it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
Morgan.
Yeah, regardless of alignment, any cleric can release waves of energy by channeling the power of their faith through their holy symbol. This energy can be used to cause or heal damage depending on the type of energy channeled and the creature targeted. A good cleric, or one who worships a good deity, being what I've seen because I worship Damian. So I can just go to channel some energy and perhaps heal some people. Let's see, what's that channel energy? Is I can do it 3 times a day, and it's 1d6.
Yeah, this he'll be.
All right, so what you're pretty banged up, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for Robbie.
Oh, you're healing Robbie?
Yeah, I'm gonna heal Robbie because he's all effort up. So minus 4 points there, Robbie. Take away 4 hit points. How are you doing, Mike? Or Jerry? Okay.
Not hurt at all.
Is there a limit to how many times you can cast that in a non-combat scenario?
I don't.
That'd be my
I
question.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can cast it. I don't know.
I
I'm
can only
okay
cast
with
it a certain amount of times a day, right?
Yeah, I can only cast
Well,
it
do
3
you,
times
do you,
a day.
do you have a? Do you have like a mana or something?
Well, I have. I think I can only cast 3 times a day, but I don't know about a time limit. In fact, you know what though? Looking at my marks, that was my last channel energy spell. That's so much.
Until you rest, or
Until I rest, so I can't channel, or until the day is over, so I can't channel energy again until the day is over.
Oh, okay.
So bam, there it is.
now just in the middle of the day, or are we at like evening?
Oh, wait, 3 times.
I don't think we ever discussed.
Plus charisma.
I
because you
feel
just
like
read
it
5.
was still daytime.
No, so no, I'm sorry. I
Did
apologize.
you guys like come to the inn and then stay?
It's 3 times a day plus my charisma, so I do have.
In
2
my head,
more,
it's daytime.
But
I think it was daytime.
I think so
We'll
too.
go with daytime.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that?
oh shit, dude!
Does that
Channel,
matter?
here, check it out. Channeling energy causes a burst that affects all creatures of one type in a 30-foot radius centered on the cleric. Oh wait, that's for damage though.
Oh.
Or no, damage dealt or healed is equal to 1d6 points plus 1d6
But then that would be
points of
only
damage.
me, right? Well, I'm a half orc. We're all different types of species, essentially, right?
Oh yeah, so you can only heal 1 species, huh?
And I'm the
All
master race.
creatures of one type, either undead or living, in a 30-foot radius.
So are you healing everybody then?
I guess so. 1d4.
Because you already rolled, right?
Yeah, after 4. Or
Okay.
1d6 for 4 points, what I rolled. So
Okay.
healed is equal to 1d6 points of damage plus 1d6 points of damage for every 2 points. Yeah, on first level. What are we level?
Yeah.
Level 2?
Can I get your health, Robbie?
Oh, we're also level 1. God damn it. Right? We're also level 1, right?
I'm now at 17 after he healed me.
Okay.
We're
17
level 1,
total,
right? All of us?
23,
Yeah.
I'm feeding my total.
My health is full.
Okay. Okay, 17, 23. You're at 12 of what?
What's
Land?
your health, Lynn?
I'm at, now I'm minus 4, so I'm back up to full health, so I'm 15.
Okay.
A cleric may channel energy any number of times per day equal to 3 plus their charisma modifier.
What's your health?
This is a standard action that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
The cleric may choose whether or not to
Okay.
include themselves in the effect. The cleric must be able to present their holy symbol
12?
to use in the
Of?
so, I forget what is my holy symbol.
12 of 12?
Oh, no, sorry, 17. Excuse me.
Gotcha. Alright, good.
Well, a carved stone statue, I believe, is what my. Or the maker of ways.
The good ways.
Make it last forever.
How was your hike with your dad?
It was fucking weird and kind of aggravating, but also good.
Was it? Did you get to like backpacking like overnight or?
Yeah, and he I forgot what I think is easy for a hike. Yeah, my dad hasn't got up off the couch and done really anything except for yard work in the past 15 years.
Yeah.
So he's fucking just exhausted. I carried his backpack for part of it,
Really?
as well as mine. Yeah, and he only had a sleeping bag in his, and I had probably 40 or 50 pounds of mine. But
Nice.
yeah, we had fun. It was good to spend time with him and stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, so.
Alright. So we're all healed.
You guys are healed.
So I guess we're hearing the clanking. Can we just keep heading towards the sound? I mean, it sounds like the things are scaring people.
Yes. Should we slowly creep up? Can we tell where it's coming from? It's going to be around this corner, the next corner.
I would say that the proximity of the buildings throw off your senses on where the clanking is coming from.
A second.
Because you guys are in a giant ass city, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. What's this thing? Encountered.
Just ignore the shit that says redacted.
Okay. Alright.
Don't look too closely at the world map.
Alright, sorry. Well, I say we just
Let's
keep
continue
heading.
on.
Yeah, continue on.
Head towards it, or
Yeah, keep heading. We'll keep heading in the direction we're headed.
All right.
sing jolly songs.
As you guys travel, 2 suits of empty armor hovering about 2 feet off the ground spring into action and lurch, flying into the air straight towards you.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh god! Initiative.
Hold on. Chasing after them runs a dwarf, screaming, "Stop them! Those belong to my shop. Don't destroy them."
Are you telling us to stop?
Yeah,
He's yelling at you guys.
Was it do they look like they're attacking us? Or are they just moving?
They're moving towards you presently. They're maybe a couple blocks away from you right now, but they're coming towards you.
But do they look menacing?
With some, they're like floating suits of armor.
Is it just suits of armor? Do they have swords, axes?
It's floating suits of armor.
So just suits of armor.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So perhaps we step out of the way?
But the dwarf asked us to stop them.
No, did he say stop them?
Well, he wants us to... He doesn't want to hurt
To
them.
reiterate what the dwarf said, he's running after the suits of armor,
Are
screaming,
they running?
"Stop them!"
No, they're floating.
to you guys.
Yeah, he wants us to
Oh,
stop
And he
oh.
says, "Those belong to my shop. Don't destroy them."
Yeah, I don't
I
really.
just kind of want to run, just tackle
We
them.
should probably destroy them.
Do you want to set it on fire, asshole?
Well, I don't know. Hell, I don't know really. I don't know if I can rat to have stuff in green armor.
Well, I know you don't. It's because you're a butthole.
I don't care. I'm going to step out of the way. I don't give a crap about the dwarf's armor. So, my character just kind of. I'll keep watching, and as they come towards me, I'm not going to do anything. If anything, I'm just going to get out of the way or try to get out of the way.
Okay. Is that just for you, or
Yeah, I
you
mean,
guys
for me, that's
decided
what I'm
to get
doing.
out of the way?
I don't care what they do. But that's what I don't fucking care about fire. I mean, if it turns menacing, then I'm going to attack them. But if they're not going to do anything, I'm just going to let them. I'm
Let
gonna
them
let them
pass.
fly. Yeah, I don't care.
Guys trying to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, I just want to see what that.
Floating to
It's like we already fought lamps. I don't need to fight some armor.
I'm gonna try to tackle one of them when it comes in range.
I kind of want to tackle one too.
See, these
And then
guys.
stop them.
Good for you.
We'll get free
Good
stuff.
for you. Someone call the
Alright.
police.
I would suggest you two roll on whether or not you guys are going to
Successful.
Yeah.
Like, what would that be? Acrobatics?
I mean, that seems to make the most sense.
Maybe
Acrobatics.
either that or intimidate. I don't know if that one.
I mean, they're inanimate objects.
There's
Yeah.
actually a different
For tackling.
way to figure this out, yeah, but
So we just go
Do you,
off.
How does it work?
Do you have the data
I
there?
don't know it. It's fucking super complicated.
I'm sure if Armin's here. He's fucking-
Well, let's just roll for acrobatics. Then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple. Keep it moving.
Plus 5, so 17 for me.
Fucking 6. 11, 10 for me.
Okay. You fail. He tackles one of the suits of armor.
I just half failed though. I got a 10.
Well, I mean, you tried.
Yeah,
You sort of chest bump the armor, and the armor's just like whatever.
Bro! Deputy! He's got a friend!
You, however, grapple the armor, and the armor seems particularly hostile towards you now, and it starts to attack you.
See? Tackling the armor, causing problems. Don't you?
So,
Don't make problems!
Dude, Griffin cookie, will you?
What is it?
and then, meanwhile, his armor that he tried to tackle keeps going away in a south. I think that fucking way is south. In a south direction.
Oh, wait. So what, you know what?
What if everyone is going the way where the event is, not the way from the event?
So where are you getting at? I don't know.
Hold on. Can we question the dwarf?
I don't think
I mean, you can.
Come on, yell.
He's about to fight this suit of armor.
Right here?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
because it's become quite hostile now that he tried to tackle it. So I would probably determine whether or not you intend to aid him, or if you just leave him to fucking, deal with the suit of armor, or talk to the dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys decide that. Jerry O'Connell is dealing with this piece of armor, and the armor moves to attack you, Jerry.
Alright, we're going to help Jerry. Hit the armor.
It tries to attack you, but due to it being a possessed piece of armor having very little eyesight, it misses horribly and hits the ground, but still seems like it's fighting you.
Alright.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
I'm looking. I'd like to cast sleep on it.
Is that a thing we can do on an inanimate object?
I don't know.
Where's
Looking at it right
Well, would it
On
say
an
that
animated object.
now.
Yeah.
More and more living creatures within a 10-foot radius.
Is that what it says?
It's a living creature. Yes.
Okay.
But it's technically living. It's alive.
It's animated.
Do you have any other skills that might subdue it? Because I get that that's what you're trying to go for.
I'm trying to not damage it.
Inanimate objects here.
I wonder.
These cookies are so fucking good. They're terrible.
They're just sugar
Exactly.
and fat.
So, Lance, I need to pick up some of these disgusting cookies. So soft.
Alrighty. So are you attacking it, or what are you doing?
I'm looking at stuff.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to figure out if this is gonna work. Hold on.
Oh, okay. What's Robbie doing besides just
Eat a cookie.
like having no sex with that cookie over there?
Where's the list for when you summon monster? Oh, it's in the description. Because I want to see if I can find summon something large enough to tackle the thing and like take it over. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to. This is not my. I just run the quickie one.
Seriously, besides the cookie, what are you?
I don't know.
What are you up to, Merrimack?
We should probably roll. Well.
Are you gonna join in on Jerry in trying to subdue or destroy this armor, or?
There we go.
I don't want to destroy it. I want to ask. Can I talk to the dwarf?
Yeah,
Like,
you can talk to
what is
the dwarf.
going on?
Yeah.
You want
So-
to roll for that or anything?
You know what? I know what I'll do.
You got it.
Blue seal.
Blue seal.
Glue.
seal.
Yeah.
Because that went so well last time.
No,
You tried to do
that was
something.
grease.
Yeah, that's my point.
This one's sticky.
This one's.
I'll make it sticky and I'll.
Is it flammable though? That's the question.
I mean, it's
no.
it's armor. So
And it's only a 5-foot square, so it's not a big area. But I want to
I wanna glue
out
it.
my
We'll
whip out
glue
my little
you.
pipe and play a little juice on it and make the floor sticky.
I don't think you need to play a song for that one. You just need to whip out your flute. Okay, cool. You wanna
Look at my 5 vigorous.
You wanna roll for that?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah, my perform is insane. I don't know. I really high perform.
right, because that's why the fire works so well.
So
Yeah, right.
plus 9. So 18 plus 9 is 27.
Okay.
So if I could do.
You said the area was small,
It's 5 by 5.
like inches or feet.
Feet.
Oh, okay.
So I fucking play a blistering flute solo or 5 solo. Just fucking.
And then just goo just comes out of the end. Ah!
In my head, the armor bashes into you, and as it's attempting to mount you on the ground, you're busting out this flute solo.
Still epic. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
And then somehow I'd like to try and force the armor into the goo.
Well, I'm gonna say with the performance and the fact that you've got the spell, I'd say that you've glued it to itself,
Well,
basically at this point.
Like you got a big old chip.
It is
Other side. You just
the armor is essentially subdued at this point. I would think,
All right.
based on that glue skills there.
the what?
Alright, so now we should
Yeah.
talk
So
to him.
what do you guys
I'm asking what
doing?
the hell's going on. If he knows what's going on in this town.
So wait, so the armor is now stuck in the glue?
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening, that's what he
I know, I just heard him
has
say
to
that. I
say.
heard him say that.
Well, then why'd you just repeat
I
what he
like
said?
I like to repeat things. Why you got a question? That's what you're.
I just questioned you, so why ask him why I got a question?
I got a question.
So yeah, I'm asking him like, what WTF, mate? What the hell's going on in this city? Is that one of those drug vapors?
All right. So what do you guys say to him?
What's going on? What's good? Do they ask? I don't ask him like, what's going on? What's going on in the city? That's what I want to know. I don't give a shit about armor. Kind of do.
Okay.
Here's your.
What about the escaping armor?
No, it's stuck. The other one's well. Fuck it.
The other one's gone.
Yeah.
The other one's heading south.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember chest bump and it was like I'm out.
Yeah.
With the rubbing. Alrighty. So the dwarf greets you and thanks you for
Save one set of armor.
for saving one set of armor despite its stickiness.
It's in a sticky
Exactly.
situation.
He introduces himself as Durham Anvil Shaker of Anvil Makers Masterworks, which is a popular armor and weapon shop in the Trades Ward.
What if we didn't want to be a fucking anvil maker and he had that last name?
He said he made doorknobs or something.
Like, yeah, like my passion is doorknobs, but I can't return that.
He's a little bit upset that the second piece of armor got away, but he's thankful that one of them is at least subdued enough, and he hopes to have it de-enchanted or unanimated
Yeah.
at a later date. As far as what he knows about what's going on in the city, he tells you that he doesn't know much. He was in his shop when suddenly his two of his most prized pieces of armor animated and smashed through his window and took off down the street, and that's when he encountered you. So he really knows basically just as much as you guys do.
Well, that's
Can I-
kind of crazy, man.
Oh,
Can we-
that sucks.
So we could, from where we're standing, can we see the the pillowy tower of smoke
Oh yeah.
off in the background where it's coming from?
Yeah, like, where is that?
Can you see it too?
And if we
If
can,
we just like point out like, oh yeah, that smoke's coming from the terrible tower, something stupid.
yeah. Oh yeah. Can we see the smoke and like you know what that area is?
What's over there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys already see the smoke because you guys pointed it out.
Where is
Yeah,
it on the map?
It's very. It's
Oh, that's the smoke.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Can we just ask him like, hey, do you know where that smoke is possibly coming from?
Yes.
He would have to roll a perception check for that.
What?
Yeah, we're asking if he knows what's over there.
Oh.
Might need to perceive.
Yeah, I'd roll a perception check because I need to look at a thing. So roll a perception check.
17.
Okay, so the dwarf, because we rolled high enough for that, right? The
17, yeah.
All right, so the dwarf tells you that he thinks that the smoke is coming from the old sealed church that's near the castle.
When you say sealed, like it was like sealed shut.
He says sealed. You're welcome to investigate more into that if you're so inclined.
Yeah.
But this is what he tells you.
Okay.
So he's not particularly sure what that means. He says he's a bit superstitious about going near the sealed church. Or did I say church? Yeah, I said church.
Yeah, you said
the
church.
sealed church. Yeah, that's what he tells you.
Okay. Alright.
Move, guys.
Alright. Well, okay, so the armor. He doesn't really know anything, but so it's just a sealed church.
A little superstitious about it. Maybe he has some magical armor we could borrow from his shop.
Yeah, perhaps there is some. Maybe are you an armorer?
He says that indeed he is an armorer. He says
He's well known.
he runs the Anvil Maker's Masterworks, which he claims is the most popular armor and weapon shop in the trades board.
What is your name, good sir?
He tells you that he's Durham Anvil Shaker.
Right. Oh, I'm very sorry. Sometimes I get a little bit lost. It's from the meditating. I am Warad Sin. Perhaps there is some goods in your store that could help us defeat whatever evil is possessing your armor.
He welcomes you into his shop and says that for salvaging one of his pieces of armor, you get a one-time only discount of 10% off his wares.
Yeah, see? Warad knows a deal. Well, what is it? What can we? What is he? Can you kind of tell us what he has? Like, is it sort of an armor shop? Is it what is what's in there?
I'm looking.
Right.
I'm looking at the video button tells me that.
Can I ask a behind the curtain question?
Yes.
Did it have any? I mean, just because I'm curious. I mean, because I know you're still learning the whole DM thing. Or whatever. Did it have anything about the discount in his shop in there? Okay, I was just curious if they wrote that in there or not.
Yeah. No, it was something different would have happened had you guys gotten both sets of armor. I'll say that.
Okay.
He would have given us a handout.
I would love
With
a hand
a
job.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Well, since it doesn't have shit for me here.
Still eating. Yeah. Oh, sorry, too many.
Oh man, I don't have to wake up around until whenever I want, but I'll probably fucking be up at like 6:30.
Well, don't sleep at least till 8.
Do we have a thing in one of the things for like items and armor stuff?
Thing.
No, I heard it.
I would assume like most RPGs it's probably tied to classes. Yeah.
There's a table in there.
Yeah, totally a table on there.
Tabla.
A tablet.
Tablet.
Yeah. Let me just see here. It doesn't give me shit for like what's in its shop. Unfortunately.
You're all hot.
Don't take your feet off.
Sucks.
Take your feet off.
Oh, dad joke. Just put right there on the blanket that he probably uses to sleep.
I know, put right there. Rest in there.
Weird butthole's resting right now too.
I've got a little plug
Yeah, we were at the
The weed
freaking
shop.
Green Star, and they had like, I saw a horrible thing, like, you know dabs, right, Mikey?
in. Yeah.
So then they had like, I saw this thing online where people are now like snorting dab, like they're treating their like dab rigs and they put a little like silicone thingy over it, and I'm like, what? No! It's like,
They put it up their nose?
yeah. I mean, it's the
Don't
equivalent
give
of,
Mike any ideas.
it's like the equivalent of like butt chugging beer in my mind.
It probably burns.
That's what I thought. And so we were in the store, and they had these little things that looked like little tiny butt plugs.
Seriously, they look the exact same shape as a butt.
Except for they were just ribbed.
And they're rubber, they're like silicone.
Yeah, silicone, they were like pipe guards.
Do either of you two have the ability to like enchant shit?
I have to look at my domain again because I have Artifice. Because I have 2 domains as a cleric, and one of my cleric's domains is Artifice.
Okay, but what does that do?
Actually, I mean, I have to look it up in there, I can't remember. Because it has to do with, like I can animate rope, I know that's really dumb right now, but later on, I swear to God I can do cool
I can
things.
turn this rope into the shape of a horse.
No, look, it's a horse!
It fucking reminds me of the line of the Modoc Saints. Why'd you bring the fucking rope, man? You never know when we're gonna need fucking rope! Okay. Yeah, I would suggest you look at that and
because
we'll determine.
alright.
So for now, while you're looking that up, he invites you into his shop, and he's showing you different sets of armor, and he's telling you that if you adventurers have enough abilities, you could possibly enchant one of the pieces of armor in his wares that he will be offering at a 10% discounted price.
I'm a stupid organ, I can't enchant shit.
And you had to enchant something to be able to buy it?
He's saying that the quality of the armor that he makes is basically very
Super high.
apt to be able to be imbued with extra abilities if the purchasers so choose, and they have the required set.
I probably can.
I was gonna say you can do all sorts of shit like with your
You can,
fucking
okay,
flute.
so here, Artifice. You can repair damage to objects, animate objects with life, and create objects from nothing. Artifice's touch. You can cast Mending at will, using your cleric level as a caster level to repair damaged objects. In addition, you can cause damage to objects and constructs. Oh, God damn it, I can do damage to constructs?
Shit. We
By
overlooked that.
striking, yeah, by
We
striking.
didn't have
with
that
a
book
melee-
class game.
Right, with a
You
melee
could
touch
have
attack.
done way more damage.
Yeah, objects and constructs take 1d6 points of damage, plus 1 for every 2 levels of cleric spells you possess. So
Yeah.
I'm only level 1 right now, so it would just be whatever 1d6 at this point.
Nice.
Your attack bypasses any amount of damage reduction or hardness equal to your cleric level. Oh, dude. You can use your ability any number of times per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have that, so I have Artifice's touch, so I kind of,
You can use that 6 times per day.
I don't know if that's going to help me get
Enchant any sort of weapon.
any sort of armor, but I still would like to get.
low.
Yeah, we're all like level 1.
And
Just
do
like
you,
going
and
to
do
the
you have,
in-game store.
do you have
Yeah,
sufficient
yeah.
abilities to enchant armor?
Okay. Possibly. Let's see.
You see the big book again?
That'd be cool.
Craft.
Craft.
Okay. Well, just for simplicity's sake and knowing some of that data, I'd say with your high knowledge arcana and his ability to animate and do things with constructs, that you guys do have the ability to enchant a piece of armor. Unfortunately, this dwarf Durham anvil shaker is only allowing the discount for one item in his shop.
Well, okay, so how do we figure out what does he have in there?
He basically just has really high quality armor at this point.
Okay.
We're just gonna go with that. No, that's a little lame, but there's not. It doesn't give me a list here, so we're just gonna say that probably because of Jerry O'Connell's high arcane knowledge, he probably thinks that it's a good idea to pick up some enchanted armor.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to use bluff to convince this guy that it's a good idea to just give all of us like one a piece of armor. And I've got +9 to bluff. So,
Roll for it.
Okay.
So not necessarily to give it to us, but like that. I'll do it for any piece of armor, and I'll actually give you a 50% discount instead of a 10% discount.
Okay, so you're rolling.
We each can buy
You're
one.
rolling for a better deal and for more abilities.
Yeah.
All right. I want to roll for whether you can get a better deal and whether or not he'll sell you more than one piece of armor.
Okay. So 23
Okay. For which one?
for whether we can get a better deal,
Okay.
and 19 for whether we can get another piece of armor.
Okay. He's now saying that.
Yeah, come on! Don't be like such a cheap ass.
He argues with you for a time, but eventually contests and says that he'll sell you 2 pieces of armor for 30% off.
Not bad, Jerry. Well, here, let me see the book, because there's like armor in here. Let me see the armor section. We can pick some armor out, and then you can tell us what kind of stuff it is.
Do you have an armor section in there?
Yeah.
I was looking on the enchanting part, but yeah.
We got a little bit of gold now.
Yeah, we did, huh? Some of that.
Do you guys have
cheap
individual gold or?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have individual gold.
Okay.
We also have essentially the same amount on thing.
So, leather.
Yeah, I should write down what your guys' gold is.
Mine is. I got a couple. I got some objects too, but I've got 621 gold right now. Plus, I have some rare objects too, but I can sell them.
621.
I have the same too.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just. I'd like to get a.
Which gold do you got,
600.
Jerry?
How much gold do I have? I don't know if I rolled that for me or not.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Is it a thing? I got like a.
I think we can figure it out. I don't know, man. 200 gold?
Okay.
That seems fair.
Alrighty.
I think so.
Fair enough.
And that's your AF.
All right, I'm gonna
What do we got there?
for armor.
Yeah.
I get the armor. This is the armor, what they have, and then I don't know how you can tell. I don't know how you're gonna figure out.
I assume it's probably class specific shit.
Ooh, there's
Should be.
shit, dude.
I would imagine.
You can. Well, since it's a quality armor, you could probably Master, would you call him a master armor?
I would.
Just as with weapons, you can purchase or craft masterwork versions of armor or shields. Such as well-made items function like their normal version, except that its armor check penalty is lessened by 1.
Okay.
A masterwork suit of armor or shield costs an extra 150 GP over and above the normal cost of that type of armor. Also, hold on.
Does it say normal cost of armor there?
Yeah, the normal cost of armor is here, so there's a normal cost of armor in here.
Oh shit. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Go
then
rulebook.
there's modifiers, though, but check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, special materials. Weapons and armor can be crafted using materials that possess innate special properties. So now this would be you. This is where you would have to decide what's going to be allowed or not.
Yeah.
Do they have different things? Like there's adamantium
Of course.
and
What about unobtainium?
weapons fashioned from adamantium can naturally have ability to bypass hardness when sundering weapons. Okay. Armor made from adamantium grants its wearer damage reduction of 1 if it's light armor, 2 if it's medium, or 3 if it's heavy. Everything is costly. Weapons and armor made from it are masterwork quality, are always masterwork quality. The masterwork cost is included in the price given below. Thus, automatic weapons and ammunition have a +1 enhancement bonus on attack rolls, and the armor check penalty of adamantium is lessened by 1 compared to ordinary types of armor of its type. Items without metal parts cannot be made from adamantium. An arrow could be made of adamantium, but a quarterstaff could not. Okay, so holy mother of God, that's a $5,000 modifier to make it out of adamantium.
Really?
Yeah.
What's adamantium, bro? Adamantium.
Right?
Mithril is Mithril only a $4,000 adder, or no, excuse me, $1,000 adder.
And so because he's a master, he would have access to these.
That's what I would say. I mean, that would be up to your. I mean, I guess that would be your call. But I mean, my guess was my thought if you did a master armor, you could always say piss on that. But I can't afford that shit anyway. So
Yeah, I was gonna say because like even though it indicates that y'all poor.
yeah.
I'll take a suit of chainmail.
Okay.
For 150 gold.
Okay.
Is that with the discount?
Oh no, with the discount. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
30% of that.
So just 0.7 multiplier.
Yeah. So, big brain on.
Yeah.
Well, what's
I do that all
what's
day.
the base armor cost though?
150.
150.
So it's
Is that what it says?
105.
There?
Yeah.
I'm assuming
what,
Mike's
armor? Yeah. What do you get? What do you get?
You're looking at the prices right now.
Chainmail. So he's getting light. It's 150. So you got to modify your shit. You can modify your armor class and everything.
Yeah, I can do that. And then, can I sell my chain shirt back?
Your what?
My chain shirt. Can I sell it to him?
I don't know what that is.
Is
Was that from my previous?
So
episode?
he's wearing a chain shirt, which is a piece of light armor.
Oh, chain shirt.
Yeah, like
I thought he was saying a chained shirt. I was like,
Change your shirt.
was that like a grifter shirt?
Yeah.
Because he's playing the flute all the time. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's retail value of 100 gold. I'd let it go for as low as 50 gold.
That's pretty cheap for you. I'm surprised.
In fact, I want to try and bluff this guy.
Oh Jesus!
And
Hold
convince
on. Let me
him
buy
that-
a piece of armor first.
Wait, no. I want to bluff him and convince him that this shirt is really special and it should be sold for 100 gold. You should buy it. He'd be glad to have it.
Well, actually, hey, wait, Mikey. I'll buy your chain shirt off of you.
For 100 gold?
No, I'll buy your chain shirt off of you for 50 gold.
But I want 100 gold from this guy and I can bluff him. Oh, fuck, I'll bluff you.
Alright, fine.
He has the ability to bluff you.
Alright, try it.
Sweet, you guys bluffing each other?
Hey, you can bluff me, tell me. I want to buy a chain shirt off of you.
Roll for
That's
it.
what I was going to buy anyways.
So, I don't know what you would actually face me with.
Well, hold on. So how does that work? So how do you do? So if
I don't think you can counter that really at all.
No.
He has to fail his roll.
I get a will save or something, right?
Like dodge that
Yeah, dude.
bluff.
Yeah, I feel like that would be fair. Go for it.
So you roll for roll.
Do some
then.
insider trading here.
Alright, so I get to do this and you have a will save and I have to do it. 6 plus 9 is 15, so you have to do it 15.
So my will save
Will
is
save, right?
yeah, my will save is 6. So do I get an add to my wisdom?
You have to roll over 10.
I have to roll over a 10.
Yeah.
Because you're adding your modifier too.
No. Alright, so it doesn't work.
Okay.
So
No, I'm not. No, it's old and used.
nice try.
Nice try, but I give you 60 gold.
Dream it up in your price.
Okay, I'll take it.
60
All right.
gold. All right, so there you go. So now,
Perfect. So now I can get a piece of armor. So you can only get 2 pieces.
So
of armor.
you're
yeah, so you can buy
260.
something. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like, can I see the right down your shit?
Well, I get my shit. Yes, I'm on. So my shit here plus 4.
Press full.
Shit penalty. Oh, it's Mike. So Mike,
Okay,
yours
cool.
is probably was Mikey's masterwork then?
Hmm?
Was Mikey's armor then masterwork armor then?
You just
He did. He bought it. I bought it from him, so I didn't get masterwork armor.
you bought his.
I bought his shit. So but
didn't he already have the mail?
No,
The one I sold you was +4.
it was +4.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's what I know. That's what's right here. What I'm saying is isn't what he just bought?
He hasn't bought it yet.
Oh,
I was working on that before, and then
Oh,
you guys
okay.
decided that you were gonna buy his shitty old shirt.
Okay, so I've got
shit.
I've got 105 gold and I've got 260. So yeah, I'll buy it. And then
Let's see. So what are you buying? You're buying basic armor.
yeah.
Okay.
And then what else does he have? Does he have weapons too?
Yes, he's a weapon and armor shop.
Okay, let me see another weapon here.
Let me see here. So you've bought a piece of armor.
Yeah, I bought the chainmail.
Okay. That was 150.
105.
After the discount.
Right.
And for a gracious 30% discount.
You're welcome.
Thanks, dude.
Okay. What?
Stats, but I
so wait. So
How do we-
you need to add 60 gold to your friggin'.
how do
You
we
did, yeah.
how do we determine the armor value?
Hold on, hold on.
Does it say in the book?
should say in the book.
Yeah.
Are you at the right page there, Lan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, what is what's the piece?
His armor.
What?
What's Jerry's armor that he just bought from this masterwork
The chainmail.
guy?
It's worth 150 gold. It's +6 armor. It's +2 maximum dex bonus, so you can't get any higher than max 2. Armor check penalty is -5.
What was the dex bonus?
No, it's not a bonus. Your max dex bonus, so you can't have any better than his dex bonus. Can't be any better than 2. What's your dexterity for your character? What's your dex bonus?
My dex bonus is +2.
Yeah, so that's all you can do then. I mean, even if you level up with that armor on, you can't do any better.
So you're maxed out on dex then.
Well, for now, but I guarantee that if we knew more, there's a way after you get a higher level that I'm sure that it counters that, because I guarantee wearing chainmail isn't going to fucking top out your dexterity level. You know what I mean?
Sure. So chainmail +2 armor. What was there anything else on it?
Well, and it's got the spell failure rate is 30%, and then its weight is 40 pounds. I don't know.
30%. Is that incoming spells or casted spells?
No, casting spells. If you're a wizard, if you wear heavy armor and you're a wizard, and you don't have a buff to make sure to counter that, you have a really high spell failure. You can have a really high spell failure rate. But that's like complex.
Because chainmail's conductive.
Well, not that. No, it's because you're wearing armor. Fucks with casting spells.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're litigious.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Robbie.
Cool. So you bought a piece of armor. Lan, you bought the shirt. What's the stats on the shirt?
+4. It's light armor. It's a -2 penalty check. 20% spell failure, and it weighs 25.
What'd you say? +4?
+4, yeah.
Okay.
I already fixed it. So now my armor class is 16. My light level.
Shirt, light armor. Okay, and what was the spell failure rate?
20%.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, got
How
that.
does armor penalty check work?
roll for it.
Well, I know what I mean. I want to see what that does. Like, what does that penalize?
And are you buying anything here, Bobby?
I'm looking right now.
And then the other question the DM still has is, are you guys choosing to enchant anything?
Well, I can't enchant my armor I got, right? Because I bought it from Mike.
Yeah.
We
About
could
a year.
enchant. We could enchant the armor I bought.
Yeah.
I don't know how. What would we do? What would we do with it? Like, make it like +1 or something.
Well, there'd be some stat increases, but what I was sort of getting at is that what I was sort of getting at, which I guess I didn't explain very well, was this dwarf, this Durham Anvil Shaker, has indicated that if you guys were to magically enhance the piece of armor, it would have a particular magical upgrade of some kind.
But how would we do that?
Well, like I was saying, because based on his arcane wisdom and your ability to do shit with inanimated objects,
Oh, if we could.
yeah,
But we don't. I mean, we'd need to have like a spell like enchant armor, then, wouldn't we? Or something. I mean, we can't.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think we need to have a spell for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
you guys don't have any spells for that.
Well, we kind of do, but not really. Like, some stuff we can kind of. If you want to bake it, we can.
I mean, it's not like we.
It worked.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause it's not like we have like
Probably
+1
is.
to it. I have what? I think I have like magic weapon or
There
something.
probably is
But it
a
wouldn't be
specific
permanent.
skill that's used for enchanting stuff that
I
we
think
just
that's
don't have.
I think there's a specific thing for everything.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean,
don't
if you
have.
want to fudge it, you can.
I mean, you can just decide whatever. You can say that this armor has a plus, whatever to, whatever.
DM says you guys can fudge it if you guys choose to.
Alright.
Therefore, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, because if you want 2 pieces of armor,
What about the weapons also enchanted?
No.
just the armor.
Yeah,
So just enchant your.
making weapons.
Taking advantage.
You can buy weapons, but if you want, I mean, you've
We need to
got.
like put a bluff limit on you a day. You only bluff
Oh man.
3 people per day.
Dude, no, the bluffing is so sweet.
I fits you so well because you're such an asshole.
Don't be jealous.
I am. That's awesome.
That's the whole point
That's
of
a
the
great
bar.
weapon. Like, you can bluff enemies into not attacking us. Bro, you don't want to fight us. You want to fight your friend there. Huh, what? You're right.
Yeah, fuck you.
Right.
You fuck your girlfriend, man. Your butt.
So if you guys want to enchant, we'll fudge it.
All right.
Well, I can enchant his, and you can enchant your own if you want, because I can't enchant mine.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything. So
You're not? Well, then shit, I'm gonna get a weapon then. I'll get another. I'll get a. I'll buy a new spear.
Actually, I didn't think about it.
What's the spear price there, Robbie? You've got the book.
I was gonna say I'll buy a spear if you can enchant it.
Yeah.
No enchanted weapons.
No enchant weapon.
Yeah. Only armor is enchanted.
What do we want now? A spear of destiny.
Dude, so you realize that I just read this. So the check penalty. If you wear anything heavier than leather, you get a check penalty to all your dex and strength bonus. Equal to whatever you're wearing. So if I have a -2 chain shirt, a -2 chain shirt, that means that all of my strength and dex checks are now don't get a +2. Yeah, shit. And whatever you got, because you just what did you just get? You got chainmail.
There's no need to get into that. Like, the thing is, you can get as picky or detailed as you want.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's-
Yeah. I mean, I'd say, if you really care about that stuff, we'll do that stuff.
Well, I don't know if I really care about those. I just was like, wait, what does that mean?
I understand. Robbie, did you find your spear?
The only spear I'm seeing is under simple weapons, and that's cheap as shit. 2 gold pieces.
Wait, what do you?
Well, if you really want it.
Yeah, right? Take
Even
my
then,
three coins real quick.
the Cryptarch might screw you.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna decrypt into a blue.
He's like, oh, did you want a sniper
Did you
rifle
want
as a
your
primary
weapons?
weapon? You're like, no, I really didn't want a sniper rifle as a
How about
primary
this
weapon.
lovely white weapon?
Then I just did a new hunter, and I really only ever played with the Titan, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I had a hunter, and I had that 40 spark because I bought the new
Sure.
Rise of Iron, and I played the first scene, and I stopped it, and I was looking at the armor, and I'm like, what is this? But now I sparked it up to 40, and I got a bunch of other stuff that's it's way better now, but.
Nice.
100% my
Man,
favorite.
I just stupidly realized, the moment.
Warlock Master Race.
Huh?
Sorry, I was like,
Are you a warlock?
Warlock Master Race.
Oh,
yeah.
Warlocks are great, but their jump is just a pussy.
You guys are fucking stupid. You guys are fucking gonna suck dick in the Wrath of Iron Raid.
Without the warlock jump?
Mm.
God, I'll tell you what,
Not the Warlock jump, because the Warlock jump
Warlock
is
jump's
fucking-
best jump in the game, bitch.
No, it's not.
No, dude,
Have you played all the characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I disagree on 100%. That's the only reason
I know, but
only reason I don't like the Warlock.
how about
you guys
I
have
really
got
like
fucking
the
boots
Titan.
to make your jump good. That's bullshit. Warlocks are natural by default.
Yeah, but the Titan has a really good
The Titan-
the jets and the Titan.
Compared to
Titan
the
has a
floaty jumps,
Titan
the Titan
has
has
a
better
good
jump.
high jump.
And I really
And I
It's
get it
control.
when you're good and you can skate.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's cool.
Wait, skate, what do you mean?
Titan skating,
You know Titan
it's
skating?
fucking awesome.
No.
You don't know Titan skating?
I guess I'm not
Basically,
cool
it's like
So the
triple E in your running speed, but you're just basically hovering over.
Yeah, so you're
over the
basically
ground.
like jumping. I don't know how you do it, like on the controller, but like I see my buddies do it all the
It's
time.
like if you
And they
then
jump,
before
and then
you
they're
hit
like
the ground,
doing a thing
and
with
you
their
just
boost,
constantly hit
and they're
jump,
just
and you
like,
basically glide across.
and
the
they
ground.
go really fast because the forward momentum carries them.
What?
Yeah, you never played like
No.
you never played like Crucible and wonder how the fuck did that Titan creep up on me with a shotgun that fast? Like what the shit?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna check that out.
Just,
now.
Titan
just
skating,
Google
yeah?
Titan skating, you'll see videos.
It's
No.
the fastest forward movement in the game,
Well,
hands down.
Yeah.
unless you're on a sparrow or something.
Well,
Huh?
not
Okay.
a
Well,
vehicle.
that's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just started the hunter thing, and I haven't obviously upgraded the jump enough. But dude, the hunter's jump sucks. It
Thank
doesn't carry.
It's
I
shit.
fucking love
It's the shittiest jump in the game.
That's my favorite jump.
And the only reason,
Wait, what
the
does
only
it, what does
reason
it
the
do
hunter
when it
strokes
gets
like
higher? When you level all the way up on your when you level all the way up on the ability thing, what is it? Does it get like better? Does it get like a longer jump, or do you get
no,
a flash?
they have two short little jumps.
Unless you're
You get double jump?
Arcblade, I
And
think.
you can
Arcblade,
get-
you only get one.
You
I
can
think,
get
right?
triple jump if you
With
have
the
what's
boots
it?
of Yow.
Bones of Yow.
Yeah.
Yow. However.
I'd say
Whatever.
whatever. Bones of something.
But it's stupid to me that you have to have a boots
to
to give
get
you 3 jumps
yeah, you don't get the
to
height.
make the jump good.
Well,
on
I
the
just
hunter.
heard about the Titan thing where you get the what's the armor? You get the chest plate, the something's barracks or something, and you double tap and it side shifts you midair.
Oh yeah, they do like a little
Twilight
side
Garrison.
roll.
Twilight Garrison,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
That's
think I
like
have it.
that's like the hunt.
I don't think I have Twilight Garrisons. I've never played.
No,
it.
I never got it either. I heard about it.
I got
That would be
those,
awesome to
yeah.
be able to like shift sideways midair.
I've seen them in Crucible.
Yeah, people like them dodging rockets and
Does,
stuff.
Yeah.
does he have a great hammer in his inventory?
Great.
A hammer that is great. It's not your average hammer. It's one that has the greatest.
This is like one you bought from the
He has an okay hammer.
Not great, not good. Just okay. Okayest hammer ever.
That's what that roll says.
Okay, I'll purchase an okay hammer.
Okay.
As long as
What's a hammer cost there, Lan? You got the book.
I just look here.
I know. Well, hurry up.
No, I lost the page.
15 GP.
Come on, cleric.
It's
Do
15
your
GP.
clerical duties.
15 minus 30%.
Is it?
14.
Okay.
Oh, no, is that right?
Minus
I don't know.
30%.
I'm not a math magician.
I got a calculator.
So
Math magician.
No, it's 12.
Yeah, that sounds right.
okay. So okay, hammer.
So
What's
120, or no, so 12. 12 gold.
right? But what's the stats? How do we determine the stats again?
1d12.
Okay.
Crit is times 3.
He doesn't have anything on here.
Or he has hidden folders.
Yeah. So
You
Okay.
can hack into it. Open up the command prompt. And you SSH into it. And his HAD drive.
/dir.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not getting anything, Robbie? Okay.
I don't need this cheap ass shit.
Okay. And you're good, Lan?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Are you guys deciding to enchant anything? Yes or no?
I think, Mike, do you want to enchant your weapon? Or
I want to enchant the
your
armor.
armor?
Okay.
Armor?
So you need Lan's cooperation on that in order to enchant your armor.
Just all you gotta do is bluff him, Mike. It's pretty easy.
No, I'll just do it. I'm a good guy like that.
Yeah. So I'd roll for your arcane wisdom, and then I'd roll for your what was it? Your animating.
No, I have. I'm just one of my domains is artifice.
So I'd roll for your
It's an
artifice.
orifice. What's an orifice?
Artifice.
Real funny, Mike.
Yeah.
Been working on that one for a while.
You're a 32-year-old adult, man. Okay? You're not 31 anymore.
You take this seriously.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just like Robbie takes this very seriously.
I do. This is my
Are
serious.
you looking for what your artifice stat?
Well, yeah, because my art. I remember because I don't remember what
11.
I got with the roll.
I got 11.
You've got 11.
Out of 11, so that's 100%.
Did you roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear.
No, he didn't roll. He didn't roll 11.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't roll
Maybe you should roll.
That was something else.
yet. 14. Oh no, sorry, 24.
Okay.
That was a big jump from.
Wow, did I
All right.
okay, so
Well,
I'm
yours totally works. What's Lan?
So my artifice. Well, I don't really have like it's not like a modifier. I just have the ability to. So I mean, I'll add 8 to it.
So what's your total?
16 then?
Why do I get 16?
You said you had 8 to it.
No, I'm saying I take the 8 that I have. I don't have any. It's not like a bonus for my artifice or anything for kind of fudging it. I guess I mean,
fudging it.
if it was for fudging it, I'll say it's my wisdom bonus.
What are we trying to do to the armor? Like, can you tell us? So like,
No,
we
you
roll
should try to
1d4
enchant it and it'll do
with,
something.
With what though?
I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, the dwarf indicated that the armor has the capability of being enchanted, but that's not his area of knowing.
Of what's going to be enchanted with?
Yes.
Magical. Well, so I mean, so whatever his is. So what was yours? 24
Yeah.
plus 8, so 32.
Okay. Well, I'd say that passes just barely. Jirakono's armor sparks a little bit, but then eventually subsides.
Just have a cool glow, like.
I mean, for like a little bit, and then it goes away.
Did you see that?
It's a glowing.
Oh, my magic is very powerful.
Okay. Let's
I play
see.
a celebratory fife song just like while we're hanging out. I play Hot Cross Buns on the pipe.
Let's see. So armor.
So this is fucking hash oil. Like this shit is incredibly strong.
Yeah, dude, it's like dabs.
That's like really dab?
Kind of. It's an electronic dab.
Like,
All right.
I've never done a dab.
Oh, my dad will do you, bro.
Jerry O'Connell's astute arcane wisdom notices that his chainmail armor now has +3 agility and +5 cobblestone resistance.
Cobble what?
Cobblestone resistance.
Remember? There's something up with these stones and rocks and shit.
Okay, well, bam. It's like getting
There you go.
right there.
So +3 to agility?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is agility? You mean dexterity?
Acrobatics? Is that what I mean?
You
What do I mean?
Probably.
No,
Anyway.
Acrobat. It could be acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics then.
Alright, yeah, so +3 to wow, okay. So miscellaneous modifier then. Bam.
Bonus.
There you go.
Jelly. Pretty jelly, really.
All right.
Alright. We thank this red dwarf and
Yeah.
carry on. Carry on.
He bids you adieu and thanks you for the gold and the returned armor.
Then
Of
we should go
course.
and kill him now. Steal all his good armor.
Let's just go find
Let's set the
it.
place on fire.
I think we should head towards the
The
church,
the
the sealed-
What is this? It
church.
said resist cobblestone?
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
75.
+5 cobblestone resistance.
So cobblestones happen to be a problem.
Okay. Is that
Yeah,
was
Which
that
I
actually
feel like
kind
they're
of-
going to be.
I say we test it up by
Maybe.
throwing some
Maybe
stone.
not.
Throw it at them. I pick up a cobblestone and
Yeah.
I throw it at my.
Jerry O'Connor, I throw a piece
I'm
of
like,
cobblestone at you.
Hey Johnny, that's how it works. And I throw it like
It does, but about -5.
Yeah. I don't throw it really hard. I just kind of. But I'm not going to throw it really hard. Remember, what does a good police officer do? Test their equipment.
My AC is 18, so I'm gonna fucking. You want to roll to see if those even hit me?
Yeah, I'll roll up.
What are we doing?
I'm
I have to roll in to see if the
Okay,
cobblestone's
I'm throwing
in.
cobblestone
I guess.
Right.
DM allows this.
Oh god, he threw it.
What is it? 5
It
plus
should,
2
be
is
like, it should
7.
be a reflex save, really. Like, so let's see what my reflex save is here. +5, so 8 plus 5 is 13.
Alright.
So
I'm not a good
I-
throw. What do you want? Have you seen me? I have a sling. You should
Hey,
use
what
the
the
sling.
fuck, man?
Calm down. You have +5 to cobblestone resistance.
Alrighty.
Semi.
Perhaps Haman.
Hamas.
Upon the cobblestone hitting the ground after gently grazing the chainmail on Jerry O'Connell, you guys hear more explosions coming off in the distance.
From the same area as
This time coming from the south direction.
Like where everybody was running.
You also hear the cries and screams of people in the distance.
That sounds terrible, Mike. Like a dying giraffe.
This is pretty bad.
What do they call the people that make the sounds for radio? They're
Foley's?
Foley's, yes.
Oh, Foley artists, yeah.
Yes, Foley artists.
Yeah, no, you don't want to take that job.
I knew somebody who did that. He said they fucking did, like, the sound of people walking around with, like, machine guns or something. They take a board and attach a chain to it and just, like, rattle it to make it sound like their guns rocking back and forth. Just shit like that, yeah. It was Zach Anderson.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Did you ever used to hang out with him?
Alright.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Well, explosions to the south and people wailing.
Hey, we got shit going on northeast. We got shit fucking south.
Well, you know what? The power is all up by the church, don't you think? Let's go to the church.
I'm going. I don't feel like.
I'm
There's
ready
no
to
church
go to the
day.
synagogue.
The synagogue.
I burned that down a while ago.
Let's head towards. We're gonna keep heading the way we were going. Like we're gonna go to a sealed church.
Yeah, fucking people that are south. They shouldn't have ran south.
It was a bad
Okay.
idea.
Their fault.
We're gonna go
I'm
test
not
it.
really anti-Semitic.
For the recording.
I just think Jews are funny.
They are. I'm laughing with them, of course. Not at them.
Okay, so you guys. Down please.
Remember, jet fuel can't melt steel.
You guys travel. What is this? East. You guys travel east
Yeah, we're
several blocks. You guys can still hear cries and explosions coming from the south, as well as plumes of smoke also coming from the south. But the smoke that's off in the northeast area, towards where the sealed church the dwarf told you about, seems to be looming ever larger.
I want to just kind of like stop and look up at it and
Drop,
just see
sit
like
them down, open up the shop.
that too. But no, I just want to like look at the smoke. Does it look like normal smoke, or does it look like enchanted, like evil smoke? Like, does it look like a like
There's
a-
evil smoke.
The-
Are we seeing the face of the devil in 9/11?
It was a fucking inside job, man.
It was an
It was an inside job.
Pete
Jet
Carroll.
fuel cannot melt steel beams.
The area where the presumed sealed church is at, the smoke is very it's ominously black, and
Can we see flames
Probably
or burning? I mean,
it's
like,
like
do we see
scary
fire?
looking. No, you guys cannot see fire.
Shuttle
from your
running was a
vantage point.
part-time job, man.
Jesus.
Where did you hear that?
I think I read that on Reddit once.
Oh.
Yeah, 7-Eleven was a part-time job.
That is spectacular.
It's true. I hope.
As your crew progresses eastwardly down the street, you see more of the wispy vapors, which I believe from the last game you guys had sort of pieced together seems to be sort of causing the trouble with the objects and the explosions. You're not really sure, but there's been a lot of mention of the.
Are they swirling around us?
No, they're in the air. They're headed east.
Up like above us?
They're headed east.
Like away from us, like not in the direction we're headed, or they're heading in the direction we're
They're heading the direction that you are heading.
Let's pick it up, boys. Perhaps we should. This is getting worse as we wait. Let's maybe get going a little bit faster.
Okay.
So we pick it up to a brisk trot to heading towards the sealed church.
Evil smoke. Towards the evil smoke.
That's right, the evil smoke.
I want to whip out my pipe and breathlessly play a song as we run.
Jaunty tune.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Should I
sure.
roll for
As you guys progress down,
Should I roll for perform?
Yeah, should I?
No, you're fucking spot on.
Too bad, it's
Sounds like
fucking 25.
free and Jesus.
nice.
I love it when
My
I
blistering fife solo. Playing some Jethro Tull.
Loudly over the sound of Jerry's fife solo, you guys can see a horse-drawn black carriage, and it's transporting a coffin. The carriage driver seems to be having a hard time controlling his horses, and it jostles the coffin as it starts to turn the street just in front of you. Here. Direction here. So he's just a little bit in front of you with the horse-drawn carriage. At this point, the streets still have some people in them, mostly confused people as to what was going on, or is going on with the explosions and the plumes of smoke and the animated objects. So this carriage has come by, and there's something suspicious about this particular carriage as it's heading not only in the direction that you guys are heading, but it's not fleeing with the rest of.
Alright,
So
I say that we
Got a bad feeling about this.
yeah. I say that we kind of follow. We just continue to follow the carriage, and but just stay back a bit, and kind of just see where it's going. Or I mean, we guess it's probably headed to the church. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't care where I work. Should I set the carriage on fire?
Well, it's a good idea. It's always a good idea.
It's almost too good. Because then after that, we'll have a roasted horse afterwards, and it'll be delicious.
I don't know. Yeah, I would. I think I don't. I just want to keep.
Should I bluff the carriage?
Jesus!
Not a carriage.
Bluff the horse.
The wheels are square.
Yeah.
No, I think we just keep heading the direction, keep jogging the direction. Is it going slow enough that we'll pass it if we're jogging?
If you don't mind, it's really weird.
Dude, I thought it was the cat.
No,
It's going a little bit faster.
Jesus.
It's going a little bit faster than you're jogging.
Mike, can you grab me a little ale action?
Yeah.
A little gin.
Well, you grab me a beer too, Mike.
Yeah.
Is there no more cold ones?
Oh, where did you put some in the fridge?
Put like 6 in the fridge.
Well, yeah,
Half the
we're just
12 pack.
we're just jogging behind the carriage as it goes. Then.
All right.
Follow the carriage in, a little Trojan horse action.
As you jog,
Tim, do you want another cider?
yes, I do. Thank you.
Soya.
As you guys jog behind the carriage, the coffin seems to jostle itself out of its sort of, I don't know,
I'm dead.
wagon thing that's being drawn behind the carriage, and the coffin spills out
Mike, get over
to the
here.
road.
I got you.
I see you just licking the goddamn fucking plastic tray. All the sprinkles of frosting. You haven't changed one bit. Seriously, he's like dipping his finger and like. And then he grabs the cookie.
I didn't want anybody to go waste.
To the last drop. Thank you, sir.
Don't pretend like you don't do that.
No idea.
Real quick here. Let's cheers to to gaming and stuff. All that.
Beers and queers, let's do it.
And our AFK brothers.
Yeah.
May they suck it.
Alrighty. So the coffin falls off the wagon, and as it crashes into the ground, the lid flies open as it throws a corpse out onto the streets.
Yeah, female.
They didn't identify my. Yeah.
Nope.
Just
Just a little.
Say,
Seattle.
Giant boner.
it's a female.
Robbie.
I'll put check mine more further over.
So you're fucking rubbing your foot on Robbie's neck because you thought
Yeah.
it was a cat?
I don't know.
No, he just kind of pushes it a little bit further away and he just goes in deeper.
Like, oh, come on, kid, don't bite it.
As the coffin crashes, the corpse immediately animates and starts attacking.
Do you roll for
I
initiative?
guess that's you. And immediately starts attacking you guys.
So we all roll for initiative.
Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, love roll for initiative. Oh, I don't like it. I rolled a 10 though. That
I like to roll last because I like to see.
I just touched Robbie's leg apparently.
Yeah.
With my bare feet.
I'll try to pick it. There she blows.
So 3.
About to get 100% right here.
Or not. A 4.
This game sucks.
Being stupid. I hate
I'm gonna wait in the car line so let me know when you're ready to go.
Do you need a pig dice?
Maybe let's
Well, pick it out.
touch on.
No.
I'm gonna roll my initiative real quick here, boys.
No. How do blue dice work?
Maybe. Have a roll initiative here, boys.
No.
I've
Hey, look at that. Green?
roll initiative here, boys.
Oh man, Robbie, you're on a roll.
Are you out of D20s?
That's all I got.
Oh my god.
And I got more. Mikey's got a whole slew of them up there.
Yeah, try this one.
This is the chronic green with a little bit of caramel.
Yeah, nigga.
And we'll start.
I meant that.
See, there we go.
I
Got
meant that in
it.
the gangster sense.
No, nigga. Guess who's back? That's fucking 16 years ago that the Chronicle was released. 2001, no, 15 years, 2001. But
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, Jerry, do you have the online PC up there? Because this one doesn't have one before.
An online what?
The PC or the resource?
That doesn't have it, the monster manual?
No. Well, I just went to the page that it said it was at, but it wasn't there. I mean, I guess I could
Hey,
index
look,
it.
just look up for like a zombie or something or whatever it's close to. Animated dead thing.
Yeah, it's a animated corpse zombie.
Living dead girl.
It's probably.
Something live.
See, that was a cool concert, I bet.
It was good.
That was when I went to like Ozfest, and that was of all the bands I saw, that was probably the best. I lost my shoe
He's a
and my
genuine
hat in the
performer.
mosh pit.
Nice.
I went like 8 hours the rest of the day without a shoe and a hat.
Did you give up the other shoe or did you still wear it?
I still wore it.
That's terrible, Robbie. If you're going to lose one shoe, you might as well take off the other shoe and just go barefoot.
I haven't tried to go back to like.
There's
find
no
it,
sense in
close
wearing
that
one
stage.
shoe. You gonna hop around on one foot?
People, I got some weird looks, that's for sure. Like this kid must be fucked out. No, lost a shoe in the mosh pit.
Seriously, how is this
Poor
not a
asshole.
fucking
Isn't
zombie?
it crazy how fucking kind people are in the mosh pit?
Yeah, if you fall down, everyone's like, fucking do a little circle around you, then they pick you up, and then they twitch you. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw these two fucking. I'd seen Mastodon, I think. And I saw these two skinhead-looking dudes who were just fucking jacked, wearing like white beaters, and they looked super intimidating. And I walked up to one of them, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to go crowd surf?" And he fucking just picked me up and threw me onto the crowd.
Really?
Yeah.
This literally does not have it.
Doesn't happen.
That's stupid. Okay.
Is there anything in there close to it, to where you can just
Closest is a vampire, but that's
What?
not very fucking close.
No, we don't want to fight a
They
vampire.
had like goblins and hobgoblins. And
There's nothing in it about zombies or anything, like,
no, like
or
Is it
animated
undead?
it's
dead.
literally.
Undead.
Living
Undead is like a fucking staple of.
Yeah.
It's got bogarts, bugbears, drow, berserk, fire giants, frost giants, ghouls, gnolls,
Ghouls.
goblin.
Cool.
You think it's a ghoul?
Yeah,
Alright.
probably.
These are like. They're like creatures though. Let's just see how it works. Commanders and
Jesus Christ, man.
monarchs and priestesses,
Chrysopolis.
winged creatures. No.
Huh. Crazy.
Okay, well that's stupid.
Remember when you and Joey made me fucking smoke that shit?
All right. Well, I'm just gonna
It's
fucking
high
make up
quality
its
bat
damage.
guano.
It was great, man. It was really great.
That's so fucked up of us.
Dude, I was in the bathroom
Damage.
and we were passing a bone around and I went to the bathroom
And Joey's mom had bat guano because it's good for
for
soil.
planting stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty, gentlemen.
And so we put it in because it looked like already like a.
What was your
frictional
guys'
bowl.
initiative at?
Oh.
Did you
I
guys?
forgot mine.
Robbie's, mine was
Awesome.
low.
Let's do it
Yeah.
again.
Alright.
Products redos. I love it.
Mine was 18.
Robbie.
So you're good.
Don't
So
roll
you
a
get to-
crap roll. Oh!
What'd you do?
A 1.
Nothing.
So I'm at initiative 3. Robbie's at what?
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. 5 for me. 5 initiative.
So your guys suck, and
Yeah.
this is good then.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, Mike came back in from the bathroom and just took a fat ass hit of bat shit. And like
Like a fucking fat cloud.
milky. Yeah. And did you know right away that like
I was like, what the fuck was that? Like,
God, that was
fucking
so,
tastes terrible. Is it hash? Like,
That's a pretty awful prank.
it's
It's fucking acid.
that's fucked up. Yeah, that's like bat shit, and
You know,
you're inhaling
like,
this
well, you
smoked
just
shit.
let's just take a few steps back and just call it that Mikey has smoked dried poop.
no, that's not the first time for that.
I mean, there's other times where you're like, oh, well, we're just smoking dried poop.
It's just the most exotic thing I smoke.
Nice, sweet. So,
Louis Kappa or whatever the copy.
all right. So you've got the initiative. So you get to attack first.
Okay, so what am I attacking?
Yeah.
You're attacking an animated corpse zombie.
That he's made up
Fuck
stats
that
for.
bitch. I'm gonna fucking cast a spell on this motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it. Well, I'm really gonna play a song which causes them to change.
Which is called, which is a song called Cast a
Can
Spell
I
on
see the
You.
rulebook there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I want to look at a thing that we overlooked majorly until about halfway through the battle with the chairs last time. But go ahead and figure out what you're casting.
Yeah, so apologize, Mike, for making this thing quick. That was fucked up.
Robbie's like, I'm sorry.
I mean, out of the back, that is fucked up. Like,
Well,
What
we
else kind of
made
affects that,
Mike,
guys?
I mean, I'm sorry too, Mike, but we made Mikey drink bong water to smoke with us too. If I'm still awake tonight when I get home, if I'm not too tired when I get home, I'm gonna jump on and play Destiny when I get home.
alright.
Yes.
I would like to, but I'm not. I feel like I'll be too tired.
Well, I'm gonna be miserable anyways. I have to get up. I have to get up early, so no matter what time I get up, I'm gonna be tired
What time
tomorrow.
do you have to get up?
Well, whenever the kid gets up, which is like 7
Why don't you
o'clock.
say, hey, wife,
Daddy,
you get up and deal with this. Daddy was playing Destiny and D&D all night.
The
Sure.
fuck does this not have construct in here?
That's construct.
Ooh, I can.
Like the chairs and the lamps and the every fucking thing you've been fighting except for those whatever gnome trolley
Yeah.
things were in the bar.
Yeah.
Where did we get the data last game about
Is it not in the? Is
Construct.
it not in your the download, the PDF that you downloaded for the game module?
nah, it's
Well, I
real
guess
it's real light. It gives me XP, it gives me HP, it says what it's immune to, and traits, and that's it.
Doesn't give you an attack.
No, it doesn't give me a fucking attack.
My guess is
I just made one up.
Aaron probably knew what it was right off the top of his head. That's how.
That might have been it.
Seriously, probably was.
I feel like I was looking at
The ability
this in general.
modifier divided by the AC check
Well, here, let me
times 12.
So that,
Go
and
for
then
it.
that actually is the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, no, no. Just have a couple hits of the
Cigar.
look,
I want to smoke that other dude.
a dabble do you?
I'm fucking stoned out of my mind.
Yeah, you take hits off the old.
Out. Is it weird to see me smoke weed, Robbie?
It's a little different, but I mean, it's like seeing you stoned now. I'm like, oh, this is what Mikey's like stoned. I forgot. As long as it doesn't, go into like, I'm gonna start smoking pills and stuff now too.
Oh no, man! I shoot it. Why would you smoke it?
Well, yeah, that's the way it's on. You want to shoot that shit.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm glad nothing's changed, Mike.
Ah.
Just don't do anything stupid, alright?
Oh, I
That's all
know.
I ask.
Siva. Don't do that Siva.
Don't just say it.
The Siva, the red stuff in the
Oh,
Yeah, don't get fucking all jacked on that.
It's still recording right now.
What about
Monkey fuck
aren't
this shit.
Jugar aren't Jugar on that? Or he wants animated though. Honestly, I'm surprised that there's not like a basic like construct. That's gotta be in here, dude. That's gotta be a spell. Animate construct. Or create construct.
Cast Shadow Trap. Trap this bitch. I got all kinds of crazy ass spells, man.
You're a bard.
Yeah.
So how many spells did you get at first level then?
3 per day.
No, but I mean like you just pick different ones?
Yeah.
I guess I could do that
I
too.
guess technically you would have had to pick which ones you wanted this morning, but I think we're just gonna take it easy on that because it's more fun this way.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's construct or something. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's really weird. I know what you're saying. I don't see it in there, but it seems like it should be so basic, right?
Right?
Hold on, let's see this.
You want me to find you?
How to figure out
You know
stats
Pathfinder
for
that-
construct
Yes, I am.
Pathfinder.
Just go to Safari or whatever and look up just type in Pathfinder zombie, and it will definitely come up with the stats for him.
Yeah. Okay.
You can smoke that other dude if you want, but you gotta go upstairs.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to smoke outside.
Why am I just moved here, man? I don't know if I can smoke a big stink.
I know.
It's pretty densely populated. Too.
Here, a construct has the following.
Oh, you got it?
I think so. Not even my phone's being difficult, but hold on here. Oh, there we go.
Come on, wake up, keyboard.
My Little Pony carved into the base of that microphone thing.
Yes, it is. I have very interesting friends.
Are you into My Little
Construct.
No, it's this long running gag between me and my friends that like since I was like 18 or whatever, they just like give me like all this like My Little Pony shit like on birthdays and crap. And she's like, dude, just stop. And then my buddy, who's a nautical engineer, like the originally this like screws into here, but like the threads fucking failed, so he fashioned me this aluminum thing, and then because he had it in his possession, he decided to have his girlfriend carve into the metal My little coffee thing.
There you go. This is it. This is right here. This is the thing. Hit die is 10. How's that? What do you do with hit die, Mike? God damn it. So hit die is 10, base attack bonus equal to total hit dice. So it's, wait. Base attack bonus.
Why don't we just hit people hit out of the bottom instead of some bottom?
Okay.
Get some bottom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's how there's one.
It's quite good too. That's the whole idea.
Well, see, that's really weird. I don't really understand. I don't really understand how does hit die work. And I mean, I should. It really seems like a basic concept.
Okay. I bet you were hiding for a second. Like, what?
Hey, I'm home.
I didn't wait.
I've gotten a little bigger.
Can't wait here. Click got bigger.
But not
I
much.
got bigger, Jesus, Robbie.
Not much bigger.
Not a whole lot.
It's always been
It's like an Audi building button.
Alright, I got enough data here. I've got it on D20 PFSRD.
By the way, the Huskies dominated today.
Well, that's because they're.
44-6.
Whoa! What is it? What is it?
It was 44-6.
Oh! Okay, let's take a big BT real quick, Mikey. Jesus! You know they're going to be ranked now? They're going to be nationally. They're going to be like in the AP, the national fucking polls. They're going to be like the top 5. Because they have never. They won an AZ, and now they beat Stanford.
Sorry.
Holy fuck, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go Dogs, dude.
Woof, woof.
Want to do your
Sorry.
ninja opening thing again?
Yeah.
It's so quick.
Right? It's super fast.
He's a pro.
Constant.
Indeed.
I've been doing it for years without. Before I was even married, I used to wear it. I fucked up like an old ass ring I didn't care about, so I could do that.
Nice.
Like little,
And then there were 2.
fuck yeah.
Did you figure it out in the constructs thingy?
Yeah, I was trying to figure what shit was or wasn't gonna affect it.
Anyways.
Because it's fucking construct. Because remember, that was the thing last game. You guys were fighting the chairs, and then it must have been Aaron who should have been like, hey, these chairs are probably constructs. And he said, does it say construct in the thing? And I was like, yeah, it does. And they're like, oh, some shit doesn't work on construct. And then you all were like, fuck.
What did it work on construct?
I think it was like arrows, because remember Brock was trying to
That's
shoot
right.
arrows.
It's just
And then the
arrows
fire.
and the fire didn't really affect it at all, right?
Fire affected. I think it affected it a
A little bit, not a whole lot.
but not as much. I think I did a DM decision on that one.
And then that, I remember it also affected us too. And then if they hit us, then we'd be burning a little bit.
Yeah, they had like an extra.
Like 1d4 or something.
So it says under constructs here. There's no good saving throws. Those constructs are mindless and gain no skill points or feats. The Constitution score, the light vision, dark vision. Immunity to all mind-affecting effects. Charms, compulsions, morale effects, patterns, and phantasms. Immunity to disease, death effects, necromancy effects, paralysis. Cannot heal damage on its own, but can often be repaired via exposure to some kind of effect. No ability to fatigue, exhaustion, energy drain, or non-lethal damage. Immunity to any effect that requires a fortitude save. No risk of death from massive damage. Immediately destroyed when reduced to 0 hit points or less. A construct cannot be raised or resurrected. Construct is hard to destroy and gets bonus hit points based on size. Well, I already said it was a woman, so. Proficient with its natural weapons only, unless generally humanoid in form. In which case, proficient with any weapon mentioned in its entry. Oh shit. Does it say anything about this zombie randomly got like a mace or something? Okay.
You?
Wow, I'm glad I read that. Nice. I'll write that down then.
Ziggy, trust me not, dude. Ziggy, trust me not.
Okie dokie. That here.
And we're back.
Nice.
Smoking drugs and shit.
Robbie, they're medicinals.
This was heroin.
It's true.
Back in the early 1900s.
Use your medicinals. You didn't have the right snake oil salesman.
Apparently not.
Apparently there wasn't enough rubbing alcohol in your heroin.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, alright. Oh,
You
boy.
attack first. Mr. Initiative.
Mr. Initiative.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shadow Trap.
What type of thing is that?
It's an illusion.
I'm a tree.
So basically, what it is they have a will save that negates it, but
What has will save
the spell pins the target's shadow to the ground, and so they can only move about 5 feet from that space because their shadow is anchored to the ground.
Heather.
So they're scared of their own shadow.
It will last for 2 rounds.
I'm going to tap his
Does
shit.
that require fortitude to cast?
No.
Alright. You gonna roll?
I don't need to. You need to roll.
Oh, I need to roll for it.
Let's see if the will save negates it.
Do I use a different dice for that or no?
Just a d20.
And then what do you compare it against?
Add the will save of the creature, and it has to beat.
Beat the will.
Oh, it has to beat me. That's right. I do have to.
Right?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, because I thought spells were automatic, but then they had a chance to save against them.
Yeah.
Because that's why you have a will and a fortitude and a reflex save. So what is it? What's your spell? What's the fortitude save against that? Or the will? What's the save against that?
Will negates. That's what it says.
Will negates it.
Yeah, will save negates it.
So, but what number?
Rolling a will save is it just based on? I think it's for spells. It's 10 plus 1 for every caster level.
What's the will? What's the will save for spells?
Penis.
I hate your save. It's so worse.
What's the roll for will save?
What's the will save for Pathfinder? Why did he say it quick so the penis could get thrown out there?
Funny shit.
Did you roll? Did I roll? I didn't. I don't think I need to.
What is the standard will save against magical spells, Pathfinder? Penis.
You beat me to it. Beat that penis to it.
Right.
And then...
Hold on. Generally, each attack spell gets one d20 roll, either the attacker to hit a target number or defender to resist the effect of the attack saving throws against spells and abilities. So it is a saving throw on your end. Spell DC is a property of all spells, but usually comes into play when your spell has a saving throw. You see saving throws mostly on spells that do not have an attack roll. These spells usually automatically hit, but give the target a chance to overcome some or all of the spell effects by making a saving throw. The DC of a spell is the target number for the saving throw. To calculate the spell DC, 10 plus spell level plus ability modifier. E.g., okay, there you go. E.g., wizards use intelligence, clerics use wisdom, bards use charisma. So the DC to overcome his spell is 10 plus spell level, which is 1, plus the ability modifier, which is your charisma.
Plus 4.
So is it 15? So you have to roll better than a 15 to overcome his spell.
His spell that's going to hold him there.
Yeah. Right. That's okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Then 17.
So then it doesn't. So then the spell doesn't work.
Yeah, your spell sucks.
Well, so hey, check it out. This is just a note, and I'm like, I'm not trying to. So like, when we listen to like the stuff on like the Harmontown or whatever, or, like the podcast thing and the DM thing, and I'm not trying to. You're doing good at like the running the game, but like, there's the part where like, so somebody casts a spell and I like this, and then you roll against it, and it's like, I don't know if it's like. You cast a spell, blah, 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 like kind of...
Oh, yeah, you want narration?
Yeah, like just a little bit of narration. No.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Through the whimsical notes of your flute, although lovely to the surrounding crowd, it apparently falls flat, and the animated zombie still lumbers towards you and your crew.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. Right on. Well, I'm gonna attack his ass. Who's next? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Robbie.
It's me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, no.
Fuck.
No, because you and Lan were super shit. So now it's the corpse zombie. Alright. So, corpse rolls for who he's attacking. Alright, corpse is attacking Jerry, and he rolls for his attack. Corpse rolls a 14.
What's he doing?
And he's doing a basic zombie attack for 4 damage to Jerry.
That doesn't hit. AC is 18.
You're right.
My AC is 18.
What's AC again?
Armor class?
Oh, armor class? Okay.
So you have to roll above an 18.
The zombie angrily paws at your chainmail.
Well, so usually they have like an attack. Doesn't it have an attack bonus? Whatever. So I'm done.
He has a health bonus, but there's no attack bonus in looking at what. In looking at the thing here on...
Did he have a strength? What's his strength? Did he give a strength or does he give his strength or dex?
Trying to fucking make the zombie bite.
Well, I'm not trying to make it bite. I'm just trying to give him tools. I'm just trying to give you tools.
No. I get you. All I have on the campaign book is how much XP you guys get for killing it. How much XP it's got, and then its immunity. That's all I got.
What kind of phone is that?
Hold on.
LG G4.
Well, I guess what I would, if I was, God damn it, I feel like an asshole. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I promise I'm not trying to be an asshole.
That's fine.
What I would probably do then is, if I was you and I got a character that I don't have shit for, then I would just be like, okay, well, so I need to roll some stats for this fucking character that are going to be reasonable. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's why I went with the particular damage here based on your guys' health.
Right. But I mean, like, so, like, but what I'm saying is like, so, like, you have, like, whatever, you have, what did you have, I mean, like, so you want to try to figure out if he's going to have some bonuses for his, like, initiative or whatever, or his strength bonus or whatever for it. So, for whatever his attack is. So, like, it's like, so you rolled whatever you rolled for his attack. Like, so if he had a really high strength, I mean, and I wouldn't, we wouldn't know that, but I mean, like, because, I mean, you could quickly, God damn it, I feel like a fucking prick, and I'm trying to just, like, but anyways,
You're not being a prick.
Asshole.
I know, but basically,
I
you could quickly take, like, and roll the dice, and just be like, okay, 13, 8, 2, you know what I mean, and just roll 6 stats, and then take those 6 stats and just kind of apply them how you think it would work for whatever that monster is. So, in strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, character.
Chart for it, aren't you?
No, he doesn't have a chart for it. That's what I'm saying.
It gives me like nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And so when they don't give you shit, and if that's a theme, like I don't really know if I'm not a DM, but I mean, so you could do that really quick, and then write it on the piece of paper.
Well, one of my things is, like, what's the basic stat categories that every enemy needs to have? Because I understand that there's obviously agility and initiative and all that sort of stuff.
This is what you see. This
let me
we're
see
gonna
that.
get you fucking figured out here.
All right.
So you see the six categories up at the top.
Oh yeah.
This is what everything is based on right here.
Wait, stop. This
Gotcha.
is the fucking thing you need to look for. This.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's exactly what you need.
Okay.
So just go to Google.
Yeah.
And search for zombie Pathfinder.
And then that gives you the stats.
Yes.
See, okay, there you go, boom. But just for learning though, I mean, so what I'm talking about is like if you have those 6 stats, then you can apply the bonuses because because it goes. What is it? If you're 12, you get +1, right?
Did you really tell me what the project is?
I did. We played like 20 questions, but I won't say what this is on.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Good thing. Hey, look at me. I haven't said anything.
Thank fucking God.
Hey, by the way, I showed that Precious Dicks picture to people at work.
Oh, well, this is terrible though. But now that Google, Amazon's gonna know.
Know what? They won't know anything.
This is Ronnie, Uncle Ronnie.
I was sleeping. That's my home.
Did I send you that picture of Precious Dicks?
Yeah, and I fucking sent it to the group chat at my work.
Yeah.
And one of the guys said his wife worked at Amazon, so she was gonna search the employee directory for that person, and they couldn't find her.
So yeah, so like when it was sent to me, she was an employee still.
Precious Dicks.
That was her name. Precious Dicks.
Like D-I-X or D-I-C-K?
No, everything was spelled correct. Precious and Dicks.
Yeah. Multiple dicks.
And one guy was like, I wonder if she married into it. I wonder like
It was
she
like
was.
Precious
What was her real last
Wait,
name? Probably Precious Cox.
So that would mean that she married into Dicks?
She married into Dicks.
So, but she wait. She
So when I tried to show another coworker like a week later, she no longer works there.
Oh, Precious.
You go, Precious Dicks.
Okay.
Whoever that employee is that works in it, I can just send them the email because that link that I have still works. It just says like in red that employee no longer here or something stupid. Yeah, Precious Dicks. So we had one.
All right, where the fuck are we at?
Her
So-
login was Blumpkin.
The zombie attack
She
team.
was HR.
They gently pawed at your thing, sort of retconning something here. So how does strength statistics come into play against this armor?
Well, so like it would be part of what it would be if strength. So like what I would look at it is so if you have a base attack of you have like your base attack. You're your base attack. Even if you're attacking like and his attack is like you're swinging at him. I mean, I would be like, okay, that's a strength attack. So when you roll your hit die, your 20-sided die, it's like okay, it's a 14 plus 2 because because my strength is 14, so I get a plus 2 because it's anything to 2 over 10 is plus 1, 4 over 10 is plus 2, 6 over 10 is plus 3. 8 over 10 is plus 4, and then 10 over 10 is plus 5, and it goes up by 2s all the way up from there. So like that's how. So if you have if you were to have like a character with a really high strength, his bonus is like so it's a 16, so you get a plus 3, and you're hitting with a physical attack, like you're punching them or you're pawing at them as a zombie.
So you're saying with a strength stat that I should be rolling to see if that adds on to the attack.
Right, it could add on. It can. So it could add. It's two things. It can. I guess for hits it would be dexterity, right? For hitting. Yeah, like for hitting it'd be dexterity. Your dexterity bonus would be.
I just imagine like when you try to attack somebody, if their armor class deflects it, then that's a combination of their dexterity, so they could be dodging it, so the blow doesn't land square, or it could just be blocked by the armor. Like I don't think it does anything. It just doesn't do any damage to them.
Right. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like for when you're rolling to see if he hits. Like you should be giving it. Like so we all get when we roll our dice or whatever to attack. Like my spear, I have a +3 attack bonus with my spear. So whatever I roll for my 20 for my hit, I get a +3 to that to hit. So if I roll a 12, I still get a 15, and then that's applied up against the armor class of whatever the creature I'm attacking is. Same thing goes back to the direction. So if your creature is attacking me, you're going to roll your dice to see what their attack is, right? So it's like your 20 plus whatever their attack bonus is. And so you give them and then whatever that is so you look at you say, what's your armor class? And I'm a 16. It's like, well, you rolled a 15 plus 1, or a 16 plus 1, 17 says the hit. So then you're like, okay, well, it hits. And it's like, so the zombie, swings his arm down and hits you, and it's like, and it staggers you.
So let's run this through. So our zombie has an attack damage for 5, but
Attack damage?
Yeah, like attack. Like that's what his attack is.
His attack. So his attack is so I guess I would say was that with him like an attack bonus of 5.
I don't know. Let me see.
Because we have no.
Since we're kind of just doing it, let me just see.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. So it says their strength in there is 15, but the attack is
12,
5.
Points 12.
So that would be the damage he would deal, right?
Normally, damage is like a die, like a 1d4
slam,
or
that's
1d6.
Where is it right here?
Yeah.
Okay, melee slam. So it's offense. So his only attack is a melee slam, right? So the first number, this +4, so wherever you roll on the 20, it's that +4, and then that's that's exactly what that is, and then the hit die is 1d6 +4.
Jesus Christ, 4.
So, okay, so I'm forgetting the thing that you guys were talking to me and drilling into me in the last game, which is you roll for if it hits and you roll for how much damage.
Right, so in the second roll, the damage is usually with a different die. That's why you have... Cause otherwise
Yeah,
because otherwise you can play just with the D20.
Yeah.
But the reason you have all the other dies, all the other crap that goes on after the D20 figures out did things even happen. Mm-hmm. Or, how well they went.
Yeah.
So, right.
Okay. So, at this point, should I retcon the battle that just occurred between...
Yeah, I guess, since now that you kind of understand what the whole thing is, so I would just say that, because I think we did the magic spell with Mikey's,
yeah, but it didn't land.
Right, that's what I'm saying, it didn't land. I think we did that right, so then whatever, so we can start back from there or something.
Which is it's a zombie.
Okay, so then it's at the zombie. So then it's at the zombie's attack.
Yeah.
So the zombie's gonna roll to attack. Alright, so he's got a 17, so he does attack.
So he's attacking.
And
Who's attacking?
Oh, he was attacking Jerry.
Okay, so Mikey, so what's your?
My AC is 18.
So then, so that means that it doesn't hit.
Okay, but doesn't strength modify that?
No.
So did you just roll a 7?
No, because so that's what I'm saying. So that when they're giving you that, they've figured everything out for you at that point. You're not worried about the bonus. When they're giving you that stat, like when I'm telling you about these bonuses, that's if you had to create something. But when they give you that and they're giving you the attack bonus, then you don't need to worry about any of their stats because they're just saying that is the attack bonus for this face. Yeah, so you rolled a 13, or no, he rolled a 14 then plus 4. No.
Yeah, it was 4.
Was you 17? Would you roll a 13?
I rolled a 17 on the dice.
So then plus 4 is 20, so it does hit.
Oh, okay.
Because you're adding that 4, the attack bonus, the bonus to hit the attack is 4. You know what I mean? So the first thing, you just roll the dice, and then this is random, and then your wise characters are.
I guess the thing that I'm getting tripped up on is where the fuck does the attack bonus come from?
See, do you see what he says in offense right there, where it says +4 and then parentheses it has the dice thing and the next thing?
Oh.
The +4 is telling you that's the attack bonus, and then in parentheses that's telling you the hit dice after a hit. So you're getting 1d6 + 4. So you
okay, so the 1d that's the 6-sided die, right?
Yeah, so it's saying it could be 1d6, it could be 2d6, it could be 3d6. You know what I mean? So 1d6 + 4 means that 10 just did 10 points if it landed. So what it would go is so this is how it would go. So you would go, you'd roll the dice. 3 + 4 is 7, doesn't hit. But let's say it's a
18.
A 15, right? +4 is 19. Mikey's armor class is 18. That beats Mikey's armor class. So now that means it's a hit. So that's a hit because that was 15 + 4 because his attack bonus is 4.
Okay.
And so then his hit die is 1d6. So it's I rolled a 6 + 4 because it's a 1d6 + 4. That means he does 10 points of damage. It's a beastly attack. That means
I think both of you guys only have a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what makes it so hard.
Let's keep playing this out here. So my 17 is
+4
is the +4, which
is the hit.
Is the 20.
So now roll your 6-sided die and see what the damage is.
Add 4 to it.
So it's a 1, so +4, so it's 5 damage.
So Mike takes 5 damage.
You take 5 damage.
Right, and so then, yeah.
I gotcha.
Let's
Tim?
See, this is what happens when we don't play in like a fucking month.
Right, no, I don't know that, but I mean, this is like the core, that's the core concept of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I get you there. Because then without that, then like you said, it would just be rolling d20s every fucking day. Yeah. Because the point of the dice is not just to make things more complicated, but to actually make things easier, because that's the way the game is designed, based on the different values.
Well, right, like that's why, like, if I'm attacking with a sling, my hit die is a 1d4. I can only do 4 plus a bonus. 4 is the most I can do as a standard attack because it's a fucking sling and it can only do so much goddamn damage. You know what I mean? Where like if you get really good at enchanted weapons, you might get a 1d10 weapon where your fucking hit die is a 1d10 where you can do 10 points of damage as a fucking base attack without any bonuses.
Yeah.
Mine's
Okay.
1d12.
Huh?
Mine's 1d12.
Is it really? Jesus, what is it?
a great axe.
Great hammer.
A great hammer.
And you're allowed to use that?
No, you have an okay hammer.
Yeah, it's an okay hammer.
Yeah, your okay hammer does. Yeah, 1 to 12.
Well, I guess he's a human, so he can.
Okay.
You have a body.
Alright, so the zombie did that thing,
It's not turn now.
and now it is Robbie's turn.
Not turn now. I'm gonna try to attack the motherfucker with a great axe. What's my attack bonus?
Is that a 1?
Yeah, it's a 1. Thanks for that out.
It's a critical fail.
Rex, dude, this game fucking sucks.
Okay, so you don't attack then, yeah?
No, I pretty much stuffed the axe inside my asshole.
If you want, when people roll a 1, you can assign a consequence based on like. So a lot of times people will roll percentile dice, and then depending upon like if it's there's like
A threshold.
99 would be like fucking the worst possible you could roll on there.
You could almost die. You
Yeah,
can
like,
kill yourself.
Like you fucking trip and your axe just cuts you in half and you fall onto the blade.
Mm.
But I mean that's
I like
only,
that one.
that's only like the last few digits or something.
Sure.
Yeah, you can say like so. You basically what I like what is it when we used to hear on like Nerd Poker? I think what he used to do. Blaine used to do like was it like 85 or something?
Yeah.
Was it 80 or 85?
I don't know. It might have been 85. Like maybe anything above 85 is.
So would I choose a consequence thing based on being a DM, or would that?
Yeah. So check it out. So here's some percentage die, right? Like you have a 10 die, and then like so this is your 10. So whatever number that is, that's the 10 digit, and then that's the single digit that goes with it, right? So your percentile die. So you're like, okay, so it's a critical. So for Robbie, it's a critical fail.
Mm-hmm.
Like oh shit, critical fail. So it's only. It's a 10% because it's 0. So it's a 10%. So well, yeah, you get it. We'll hook you up. Don't worry. We got you. We're going to get you. But anyways, so you roll that out. But let's say that you're as a DM can set a threshold. I'm going to set a threshold. I'm going to say that if you roll a critical.
Well, I say we should do something because 1.
Right, no, I'm saying, but I mean, like, so as a rule, like a house rule for the game, you're saying, okay, so when we have critical fails, when you're doing, when you're attacking, I'm going to have to say that the threshold is, 85%. So, or 80%, you could even say.
Okay, so
the
sequence would be if you roll bottom barrel number
1, like you roll a 1. It doesn't matter what your bonus is. That's a fail. When you run a 1, that's just a 1. And even if because his attack bonus is 2, his base attack bonus is 2, so it's a 3. But the fact that he rolls a 1 makes it a critical fail because it's the shittiest number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you go. All right, so it's at 45%. So then you can just go. You go to swing at the thing. You go to swing at the zombie, and as you run towards him, you trip over your own feet and you fall flat and land, smash onto the ground or whatever. So then that's over. But if he would roll like say an 85 or an 84, then you'd say maybe he trips and falls and cuts his arm. But then if he rolls like an 89, then it's like it gets a little more serious. Maybe he actually cuts off a limb on accident. And then if it gets to be over a 90. Then it starts to get real serious. Maybe he starts to take some serious damage, and then if it gets up to, you know what I mean, like 96% or maybe 97, 99%, something, 99%, you killed yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The chance.
Just get out of the game.
You could always, as the DM, you can always say, you can always scale it back and just say you take serious damage. But I mean.
Okay, well then I need to roll for percentage then.
Well, yeah. So then you can have there's a 10 die.
You rolled it right.
Oh, okay.
And then you should also have another die just like that with just single digits on it.
I got the single digit one.
Yeah, so roll that one.
Okay. And wait, what's this one for after the percentage?
So this is So
this is
that's the 10 and that's the 1 digit. Just think of it as like so you're rolling. So it's 86, 82, 91.
So 30,
oh, got it.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
34.
So 34%.
So that means that it's just a fail. That's a standard fail.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna. I mean, I would say that 80% is a pretty fair mark.
Okay, cool.
You get what I'm saying?
So Merrimack, despite his best barbarian effort, swings his. I guess he's got an axe, right?
Yeah.
Swings his axe, misses, and instead destroys a small vase outside of a shop, and an old lady gives you a very stern, disapproving look.
See, that's perfect. That's exactly the kind of shit.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So then it's
now it's your move, Lan.
all right.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fucking learning, man. All right. Well, then I'm gonna attack too. Then I'm gonna attack with I'm gonna attack with my spear.
Spur of destiny.
This. No.
That was a 1. It was a 1.
Why? I shot a 4. We fucking robbed you. So
Fuck me.
it was it's all your fault, Robbie. It's a 5. I rolled a 5. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So you look at his armor. You look at his armor class.
Hey, see up in here.
What do I need to look at the armor? You rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm. So his armor class is what?
Oh, that's right. AC. Yeah, he's got 12.
So I don't hit.
Yeah, you don't hit shit.
So then.
All right. Cool. So then that goes back to Jerry.
I'll strike out with my great hammer.
Okay.
Great Yama.
I start at it with my good, sort of pretty mediocre hammer.
What's an okay hammer?
My okay hammer.
World's okay.
And it's
a stand.
It's a 1 to 12 damage crit 3. Is what I wrote down.
Plus 3 to hit. So.
And you have plus 3 to hit.
You do whatever you want, man.
3 beers.
Cool if you had some
6.
Is that just from your character, the plus 3 to hit?
Yeah.
Fucking
6.
heartbeat.
Okay. You have 6? Okay, so no, you don't hit him.
No.
Because of the AC 12. Alright. You go to hit and miss, being almost as frustrated as Merrimack.
God damn it.
Already.
Shit fuck.
The enemy corpse, confused by the 3 opponents, decides his target. He turns and leers at Merrimack.
Fuck did I do?
Shut
like Robbie was getting today.
Oh.
It's Friday. I have alarms for all sorts of shit.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's Friday.
Okay. Well.
There with the jerk off.
The zombie, while leering at you, attempts to attack, but misses terribly. So.
Right.
All right. So then that would go to. Then we're back to your move.
Me? I'm gonna try to hit him with my axe again.
All right. Go for it.
What's your roll of 1?
A 7 plus. I rolled a 9.
Okay. His AC is 12.
So, what?
And just so, like, I mean, we already know because you're learning, but you're just learning. But and so, in the future, like, if you had a monster, you wouldn't tell us what the armor
Anything.
class is.
Armor
You
class.
would just say,
Oh, I
you
just
would
say
just
damage.
say, yeah, you would just
Oh,
tell
okay,
us
sorry about
you know,
that.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
to keep the illusion, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But then otherwise, we just know what we have to roll. If we don't know, then it's like we can figure it out as we battle the monster
Right.
further. But to begin with, we have no idea what we're trying to get past.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, alrighty. You swing and miss once again, although your hands grip your axe a little sturdier this time.
Like the shaft.
Okie dokie. So then that brings it back to Lan.
Right, Lily, you told me to use the pink die. Come on here.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. I'm attacking with my spear. Oh, this time for sure. God damn
Keep
it.
it on the table.
Right.
He hits.
Oh,
Awesome.
a 19.
A 19.
19 attack?
Yeah, so.
You miss.
Ooh, and that's. No, I don't.
You just got
No, it does hit. And then, so roll for your attack damage.
Okay, so it's a 1d8. Which one is the 8?
The square.
That one.
I don't know what that.
It's one that says 8 on it. It's like 2 4-sided die put together. Rolls 8.
1d8, which is a 6. I do 6.
6 damage.
Nice.
About 1d8.
The zombie stumbles backwards as your spear has taken off one of its arms and part of its jaw falls off onto the street.
Yeah, dude. What Indian?
Alrighty. So then,
It's pretty big, man.
Yeah.
so then that was land, and alright, Jerry, it's your move.
Alright, I will attack again with my. Axe.
Okay, axe.
Is it okay, okay, hammer?
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And mash.
I bluff it and say, put his head underneath my axe. I don't know.
I put on a fancy hat as I attack.
It's an animated zombie. It's immune to your bluffs. Alrighty, so then that goes to zombie. So zombie rolls for who he's attacking.
Who's he attacking?
Yo,
I roll for
mom.
who's getting attacked.
True.
Alright, so
My
that
mom.
person
Your mom. Me mum.
is alright.
That's stocky.
He turns his most of his head towards land and looks at you fiercely as he prepares to attack with his remaining ligament. Alright. So rolls the. Let's see. So what's your AC?
16.
Okay, cool. And then what's my? The zombies modifier is. Zombies modifier is what on attack?
Plus 4.
Just plus 4.
So whatever you roll in the 20 plus 4.
What would you say?
16.
Okay. The zombie does attack.
Okay, does he hit?
Yes, he does hit. And then I need to do
The damage roll.
which is this guy, right?
1d6 plus 4.
No,
1d6.
No, that's not
regular.
It's the regular.
Regular Yahtzee die.
Gotcha.
Yo, yes. Plus 4.
Okay, so
He
then
did some damage. You're
that's,
almost dead.
then that's 3.
I can't you could literally put me on a 1 like in one swing.
Good.
Oh no!
So this.
Help me now!
That's.
My offensive
Oh, wait.
racist accent!
Okay.
Oh, help me now!
So I'm confused. Are we going with?
So you roll this, whatever you roll in the
No,
6 die.
not that. I'm confused on what the damage is of the zombie.
So it's 1d6 plus 4.
Where was the thing on the?
See on offense?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
I'm getting kind of tired.
Fuck you. You get to go up into your bed. You don't have to travel.
Alright, so then he attacks for 7.
when I come
I
back.
know.
7? Okay, so
Yeah,
I
he-
take 7 damage
He
then.
attacks for 7 damage.
Well,
Which is really
somebody
good
wasn't
defense.
in the way, they would have started a little earlier.
Yeah, so
Well, that's.
if
I mean, you
Amazon
had
had
15
issues
health,
with whatever,
so.
Buttholes.
Eight.
Goddamn software
So,
developers fucking shit up.
Whisper it in my ear.
No,
So that-
can you imagine if we got it? That would be. Oh my god, I would die.
I would have to kill
So you're down to 8 health.
Yeah, that's where
I'll tell you when we're done.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty, so then that.
You would never say
I'll
that.
tell you how big I am around, okay?
I'll show it to you.
A little hint.
Yeah, put it in my
Alrighty.
Put it in your hand. You can, like, maybe like 2 fingers.
Did I skip you, Rob?
No, you were
That's
attacking
it.
him, that's my turn.
If I
No,
was
that's right. Okay, alright. Rob, go.
My turn?
Yeah.
Action it
This
is.
is all from that stupid cart that dropped the goddamn.
Ooh, I did 10.
Plus.
Nope, that's
10
it.
total, that's it.
That is all.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Is that
Is that it?
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Don't judge me.
that's it for you. Alright, so then that's back to.
That's it.
So then that's back to Jerry.
Okay, I will.
But-
Wait, wait,
No,
wait,
you
wait,
speak lamb.
Just give
My
me
okay next.
No, it's Lamb's turn.
You just give me a.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I got
Man,
confused
you
because
shitty
I was attacking you. It's your move. You're right. Good call. Sweet, Jerry.
I think it's, what is this table made out of? Like,
It's
you
made
know?
of- it's made of-
Maybe not roll it on the
It
paper.
was actually made over.
I was rolling on the wood before.
Paper.
Oh,
Okay.
well then you screwed it up.
Yeah.
13 plus, I don't know, 13 hit then.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you attack.
For
What do you
12.
attack for 12 damage?
Oh, you gotta roll. You gotta roll. Roll the paper. Roll the paper. Roll the paper. We need to mark. Oh!
1.
Plus what?
1 damage.
You get a damage
Plus,
on it?
yeah, just a second.
God damn it, Robbie.
My foot's just hanging out.
I know, but I just want to.
I'm stroking my foot.
You do 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yowza.
Its other arm falls off, as well as whatever else remains of its stomach, as it stumbles around
And it's got a classical
angrily.
shocked butthole.
Angrily.
I pick up some of the slop and rub it on my crotch.
This isn't The Walking Dead. You don't need to do that.
I need to hide my scent.
No.
Jerry,
No, you don't need.
that seems inappropriate.
Yeah, trust me, it's not on a shell once.
Okie dokie. So
Son of a
then that's.
I just like
So
grab
then
a
that's
fucking
Jerry.
I don't think Bear Grylls said to do that.
I grab a handful of entrails and just fucking jam it down my pants and just rub it around with the look on my face of like kind of sweet delight and pleasure. Like,
So then.
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's the zombies move now. Okay.
Yes.
you can see that
So,
there's clearly
yeah,
a bone for his attacking my pants. So you can.
Okay. Zombie once again turns to Merrimack.
Bring
To
on.
run into it with
Little
no arms.
Squat.
It's got a mouth. The zombie, almost defeated that it has no arms, just leers
Sure you
away
do that.
and
You're
sits
smart
there
while you
angrily.
It's crisscross applesauce.
He does not
Pretends
attack.
across
He,
the
he does not attack.
Sweet. Alright, my turn. Alright, here we go. And I'm actually going to attack. I'm going to hit
Yeah.
this. Hit this son of a bitch. Ooh, I think I did. 13.
All right, you do attack, and then what's your damage?
1d12 up in here. Just give me a big old 12 scoop. I don't think that's
What's that?
anything to it. That 10 damage. 10 damage.
Despite the your broken vase and the disapproving glares of the elderly lady in the shop, you have cleaved the zombie in two, and it has
Died
been
again.
deceased once more.
Twice.
The zombie is defeated.
Would you say it was cleft in twain?
Ooh.
Nice. There you go. Alrighty. How does question? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
So when you slay an enemy, and there's XP for it, obviously, does that go to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Which is that number divided by
Twice.
us.
Yeah.
So we don't each get 100 XP if that's what it was. It'd be 100 divided by 3.
Let me get back to
So 33
here, 'cause
plus
it had the XP.
And you can tell us, you don't have to wait. You can either wait for chunks and then tell us what it is, or you can just tell us after if we do something. And the other thing that DMs do, that is a thing that DM is if somebody does something that's really intelligent and you're impressed, you're oh, that was impressive. Somebody figured something out that you didn't think anybody was going to figure out. Right off the bat, maybe you're you
toss them a little XP.
Yeah, you toss them a little XP. You go, yeah.
Motherfucker took someone's XP.
10 XP.
Sure, bitch. No, but you discovered and it's go ahead and take
You discovered AIDS.
20 XP or something. You know what I mean? If you had especially if you're writing your own campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's something secret in the room, and you're gonna tell them about it by the way you described the room, but you're not gonna tell them exactly what the deal is. So they can do the main thing in the room, but there's something off that if they would listen to the description of the room, they might have thought to go look and explore that thing. So you know what I mean? So maybe they go over and they move a painting and something, and they find something behind it. So you're you go, okay, well, you say, well, maybe you write that down. Or you tell them right there, you're well, go ahead and give yourself an extra, 50 XP right there. That was, or at the end of a mission, when you're divvying up XP for the end of a mission, you might give somebody a bonus, if they did something very in character, right? I mean, because like a DM, I'm telling you how to be a DM, but as a DM, if you can reward people for being part of the group, and having in character ideas, because if you're a chaotic neutral and you do something, or not, if you're lawful good.
Cool. So check it out. So everybody gets 66 XP.
Okay.
You get an extra 10 XP for attempting to spell it with your magical flute.
Okay.
Because that's what you do. Throw spells all over the goddamn place. You just splooging spells everywhere. Robbie gets an extra 5 XP just for the comical happenstance of breaking the old woman's base.
But then I slashed that motherfucker.
And then Lan gets an additional 10 XP for singing in the voice of his character. She does it. There you go. I'm tracking. Alrighty.
What time is it?
11, 12.
Yeah.
What is it?
11 o'clock.
So gone?
15. I don't know.
Well, we just beat the monsters. It was let's go just a little bit farther. Let's kind of we try to get us to a stopping point. You know what I mean? There.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys have slayed the zombie. The mysterious black carriage with
African American.
The African black carriage.
You can't call it that.
The driver has been holding on to the reins in terror as the zombie has fallen off, and he's stopped the horses and is trying to settle them. You notice some yelling and some cries for help coming from the black carriage.
Inside the carriage.
Inside the carriage.
All right, I'm gonna rush.
What's in the carriage?
I'm gonna rush up and open the carriage door.
Is there a hot naked ladies?
Okay. As you rush up, you find that the carriage door is inextricably locked.
Locked?
Yes.
Does it smell strongly of pussy? Are they just fucking finger blasting each other like a fucking Western gun shootout?
Western gun shootout! Oh my god! Terrible.
No, okay, well, are there windows or whatever? I'm gonna use my spear and try to smash the lock.
Didn't you see that magically locks?
No,
magically unlock it.
No, I'm going to smash it.
You could burn it off.
Yeah. Burn it off, and I'm burning it. No, I'm gonna try to smash the door. Break the lock with my
Let
spear.
him try to smash it. Fucking anger problems over here. Premature.
Oh, 19! Nice.
Why
You
can't you roll that in battle?
smash the lock, and the door flies open. Inside is a woman crying with a small child, and surprise, is also Bjorn Frostmarch and what the fuck's the other dude? and Drumlock and Hound Falstad, but they are unconscious.
Oh, dude.
Twist.
Should we cliffhanger, right?
Should we flip
We'll go a little more.
Okay, alright.
We'll go a little more.
Okay, so is the woman awake?
I say we finger blast.
She's terrified.
But
She's
she's
holding her child.
While
Like
they're
it's
passed
time.
out.
Yeah, we got finger blast.
So, okay, so, I mean, at that point, the door's open and shit. What I mean, Mama, grab the driver.
Why am I grabbing the driver?
We want to, I don't know, we're going to figure out what's going on. They had our buddies in there.
I want to put stuff inside of our buddies, and then so when they finally come back and play,
Well, we can do that.
they'll be walking funny.
Let's make sure the carriage doesn't get away.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go grab the driver with my strength, acrobatics.
Right as you're about to grab them, the swats of white smoke dart into the carriage, animating it. Already panicked by the chaos, the horses erupt into a violent frenzy. Yet instead of dragging the carriage on a wild ride around town, the carriage wheels lock, holding the vehicle fast. Then slowly on their own accord, the wheels begin turning again. This time they rotate in the opposite direction, pulling against the daft beasts. The terrified animals struggle against the carriage, though it is obvious that the beasts are quickly tiring and shall soon be pulled to the ground and dragged through the streets to their deaths. Erstwhile, the carriage driver clings desperately to the driver's rail, wishing Merrimack had grabbed him. But alas, he didn't.
Well, fuck.
As he falls from the seat, he lands beneath the horse's hooves, getting trampled and basically murdered. From within the carriage rises the horrified screams of the panicked mother and her daughter as they desperately try to find their way out, but unfortunately the carriage is too high in the air, and they're obviously afraid of heights. And then the carriage keeps ascending in the air, and then it takes off like a bolt in the direction of the giant plume of smoke.
I mean the church, the steel church.
Towards the giant plume of
God
smoke.
damn it. Oh, we were going that way anyway. We never stopped going that way.
Yeah.
Good thing. See, we did fuck people in the explosion. We were doing the right thing.
Yeah. Told you.
So we're just on a path to go to the steel church then.
Should we search the corpse of the trampled
Yeah.
driver?
Oh, yeah. The church court chamber.
Okay.
Is there perception? Or is there like a thief?
So how does that work? I don't really know. He's dead. Well, no, but I mean, like for him on his end, so he knows, like.
No, I got a DM screen for that.
Okay,
Go for it.
right. 4.
Perfect.
What? Daddy, you son of a bitch. Almighty.
So who's got what?
Well, if I had my perception and was it perception? What?
I don't know. I would just.
That's right. I rolled a perfect 20.
But what was your number?
20.
Okay. Did anybody else get anything high?
I got a 4. Mikey got a 7.
Oh, okay, cool. So you.
And that butt plug in the driver's butt.
But it's for snorting dabs.
This is for snorting dabs and smoking puffs.
Somebody snort dabs, huh?
It sounds terrible. It really does. I just stop it. It's like butt chugging. Why? Drink a beer.
And snorting stuff is fun.
But not dabs. That'd be
Have
burned.
you tried?
No.
Alrighty. Upon searching his pockets, you find a never-ending jar of pudding.
Fuck yeah. Hold on. Is it chocolate or tapioca?
Ooh,
Or
wrong.
vanilla.
Yeah,
if it's tapioca.
What if it's vanilla?
I'll take vanilla.
Okay.
Or butterscotch.
Ooh, butterscotch.
If we're Indian.
It's butterscotch.
Oh, snap.
I'll take butterscotch. Anything but tapioca.
He said, seriously, write that down. I bet that will save our lives someday. We will find it.
I'm gonna add it to your character sheet.
Never-ending jar of pudding.
Butterscotch.
Has-
Butterscotch. Empress.
Never-ending
I still have some of that Fay leaf
jar
too.
of
Oh, that's from
pudding.
our old
Yeah, no, that's good.
Old
Butterscotch.
That's good stuff. No, we want to keep hanging on to that crap.
we should smoke.
That's how we get weird crap. Oh, that's the weed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we have weed.
No, it's Fay leaf.
In-game. It's called Fairleaf.
In-game.
Nice.
It's in-game weed.
Nice.
Yeah, it's real good.
Does it give you status effects?
I don't know.
I think it did.
Well, you can decide. Yeah, there they are.
Constitution damage to you.
I think it has a damage. That's right.
Nice.
It's a +6 to eat. It's a -4 to get anything done.
sweet, I got some butterscotch pudding.
No, I can be productive sometimes when I'm stoned.
No, sometimes I do.
But not as often as I'm not productive.
I read somebody the other day. They were saying like rats. They were giving them like da 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 da. And they were like they would offer the rats like a very easy task for a very small reward, or a more complex task for a very large reward. And the non-stoned rats would always pick, and they showed it to them first, like a couple times, would always pick the complex one for the nice big reward. But the stoner rats would just be like, no,
I'll take these away.
Let's take the easy one. Let's take a little one. And it's like, no, I'm cool, man. But it would wear off too. Like once they like became not stoned again, then they would start going back for the more complex, bigger reward. But every time they were stoned, it was no, man, I'm good. I'm not greedy.
I'm stoned. He's the only one who's got magically enhanced armor.
Fuck true.
It's very true. It's very true.
I'm kind of crushing it.
All right, well,
Continue on.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys doing anything else?
Well,
Can I fuck the jar of pudding?
That's my pudding, bro.
Okay.
is the
Can
zombie?
I scoop it out on the-
Was it a naked zombie? Was it like the animate thing? Was it unclothed or what?
It's a naked zombie. It came in my coffin.
I don't care.
It was a chick, right?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
naked chick.
Fuck
Which
that,
is now
fuck-
cut into
fuck
an
that jar.
endless.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Jaw.
Well, I guess
Naked
can I?
chick. Naked zombie.
I want to inspect the coffin.
Okay.
The remnants. You want
12.
Wait, so you found a never-ending jar of pudding on a corpse?
No, so this is on the
On
drawer.
the dwarf.
Okay.
The
12
drawer.
perception plus. So what is it? My perception is 3, so 15.
Mike, what is that farts around the world bug?
It's Heidi's.
It's just like, is it like a scratch and sniff of farts around the
No,
world?
it's got a sound panel on it.
Got a sound panel?
Yeah.
Open it up here. Grab it, Robbie. You need that.
It's kind of funny, actually.
I can tell Tim wants some fart noises in this podcast.
What? Sure. Man.
It's like, well, yeah, it's totally.
Everybody farts.
There. That's
You
terrible.
gotta,
Sure,
you
that's
gotta
not
remember one,
like
it's
pigs being
France.
slaughtered.
It's the roar de la mort.
Next one.
To Japan. 3 is Switzerland, the cloud splitter. Okay. 4 is Australia, the thunder down under. Ooh, that's a loose one.
Yeah.
Mexico's the crowd goes wow. Is that a hip hop song?
I was about to say.
Jesus Christ, Mexico's got some. Russia, the Northern Lights. You're not going in order.
Oh, on our one?
Oh, that's at 9. There we go. That's more like Russia. Just an echo on that one. Britain, the bum tickler.
Wait, that's not right. Britain's different.
Yeah, you're doing what the fuck? Are you
Oh.
seeing the numbers?
No, I can't see.
7. That's that's it for Britain. That one might be my favorite. It's so simple. 8. It's Thailand, the enlightened past.
I do love a nice little popper like that. Just a
The 9 is Texas. We're gonna do this one. Texas is dirty. 10 is Jamaica, the pressure drop man.
reggae beat.
Stupid, but it's good. I'm entertained. Alright.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed that Heidi had that.
Are we doing anything else, gentlemen?
Run.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
We go under on this one.
We'll
Okay.
put it right there.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll do this again. Let's do this. My wife's already given the okay tacitly to
At
Robbie.
least for me,
Yeah.
yes.
I
said it on
have
purpose.
it in. So we can do this again soon. We'll drag Brock into it.
Like
and
a- like
make
private-
it
yeah,
Aaron
in a
and make
couple
him feel
weeks.
guilty. And we did it. I'll tell you what, we fucking did it. We got damn game.
Yeah.
Without them, yeah, nice work, Jim.
Just kidding.
No.
Oh.
That's because you broke the vase.
And actually,
did.
I think that podcast will actually be, somewhat entertaining.
This is actually, this was, I felt like this was a lot. The quality was better with some children or dogs.
I'm sure the quality is better.
We're still idiots, but
Oh my god.
Well, the good news is that you guys are at least close.
close to the end.
Yeah.
Over that, the mystery that is going on and
Yeah.
whatever town we're in, city.
Because you guys didn't go where the other fucking crowd was. You guys circumvented like
So that would just
Three different things that
split the
could've
quest
happened.
up right there. Yeah.
Huh?
That would have split the quest up right there if we head south.
Mm-hmm.
So
It would have made it a
Because
lot.
we
It
don't
would have
care
made it a lot longer.
Oh really?
Because we don't care
Yeah.
about people, we got rid of the bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but it's like
We're doing this for
it's
someone,
like it's
right?
like A B C D E and then F. You guys just like sidestepped B and almost made it to F,
You're like, man, we're going to F.
which is all right, because
But you know what, though? We took forever anyway, so.
I have grand designs for what's gonna happen at the end.
Grandiose.
Well, I'm seeing it now, you fucking get the whole combat thing, which is like the most important goddamn part of it.
Yeah, you know, and you need to explain that to me too last time.
I know, but
But I'd also drank a lot
see?
by the time we were getting to that thing
Yeah.
last
Well,
time.
plus, it takes more than one diner. It doesn't. I guarantee it doesn't make sense until you've done it a few times.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why are you dropping the die, bro? Take a quick little pecker.
Mike, you want to?
Hey, Mike, would you mind if I pissed in your sink?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Have you peed in your sink yet?
I haven't.
What? You need to christen it correctly.
I gotta pee right now. Let me do it first.
You want to pee in the sink?
Should we record that? Get that tidy.
This is what we did in like Joey's house, was pee in the sink.
You gotta pee in the sink, man. It's important.
That's how you watch
Let everybody know who's behind it.
Yeah. Don't forget to like put the plunger in so like it fills up.
I believe it. He's gonna really be in the sink.
Oh, he is. Yeah, I know. This is Mike we're talking about here.
It's a nice couch, dude. I'm kind of
I
jealous.
know.
Thank you for listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast. You can find our podcast at www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Feel free to email us at dynamicworks@mac.com.
This is Dominic Armato, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood, and you're listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast.